The following podcast contains opinion and commentary protected under the First Amendment and fair use, as well as public records and freedom of information laws. The content may include adult themes, adult concepts, and adult language not suitable for all audiences. For the safety of all, no viewer should ever engage with, interact with, seek out, or contact in any way persons being discussed, including those under criminal prosecution, and especially those that state,
"It's not like I've gone and killed somebody!"
Viewer discretion is advised.
Step inside, take a seat, let the stories feed your soul. Hear the echoes, find the patterns, every truth, each hidden role. From the bench to the whispers, where the gavel takes its toll. There's a rhythm in the verdict, echoes from the cubby hole. Echoes, echoes from the cubby hole, where justice swings and stories unfold. Echoes, echoes, feed your soul. We're talking truth from the cubby hole.
Welcome, everyone, back to your favorite little cubbyhole on the internet and my humble little channel here as we steadily tick upward towards, well, almost 1,200 subscribers. And right from the get-go, hit the buttons, hit the things, replay crew, hit that hype button. Yes, we are monetized, so you can hit hype buttons as replay crew. Hit the up votes, hit the down votes if you really hate me, or if you just hate what the hell we talk about. There's at least one of you, and you know who you are. I won't name them by name because I might get sued. No, I don't want to do that. It's been busy. Here we are Monday, and at long last, folks, the day of reckoning with Queen Jennifer has arrived. As the day of reckoning with this funny guy who's hanging out down at the bottom of my studio tray. And eventually, rumor has it, Hellville will join us at some point. She's talking about Reddit stories currently, but she really wants to talk about this too. So
Okay.
I imagine at some point she'll end her stream and pop into the studio. I sent her a link, and if she shows up, great! And as you can hear, JeepDaddy is cracking a cold one. Not that he's had very many in the last 24 hours.
You hush your face. I don't need to stand your judgment. God, just right out of the gate. How many
I
carbs
cracked
did you
quite a
have?
few
How many
myself
carbs
yesterday.
did you have yesterday? Let's just
How many carbs? Or are we
Yes.
talking about how many cans?
Carbs.
Carbs. I don't even want to count. Well,
Exactly.
see, I had a
let's not
hamburger,
be
a hot
judgy.
dog, and I had a tres leches cake thrust upon me without my consent.
Without your consent?
Without my consent.
Yeah, well, you still opened up your gob and shoved it in there. So
You know,
whose
I couldn't
consent
eat it
was
all.
who?
I couldn't eat it all.
Actually, that's true. You couldn't.
So, yes, it was from what was it? A Colombian bakery? Is that what I saw in the?
I think so. I didn't notice the label.
Yes.
It was good. Oh my God, I had a small piece.
It was
and
so
like,
rich I couldn't even do
very,
it.
It was very
I couldn't
rich.
even do it. And you know, because we need more chaos. Everyone say hello to Hellville. There she is.
Hi,
Hey,
hello.
girl.
Hi guys,
How
Hellville
you
here.
doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are bringing a little hell to my humble little channel, and I couldn't
You're
be
welcome.
happier for it. If I
Thank
had,
you for having me.
oh, it's
I could
my
not-
pleasure.
I could not figure out the simul stream thing. I was like,
Oh,
what is even happening here? So
it is a little wonky. All I know is that when Llama and Rob popped in that one day, all of a sudden I was simul streaming on Rob's channel. I went, I didn't do that.
he needs to show me how to do it.
Yeah, I think it's supposedly it shows up as a button when you're a studio guest, somewhere towards the top. If I double checked, I do have it enabled.
Oh,
so
let's
guests,
stream this to your audience.
Yeah.
there you
Oh, there it
go.
is.
Hang on.
I don't know how that all
Okay.
works. You can explore, and we can just keep chatting while you want, because you know how JeepDaddy likes to
Yeah.
talk. Oh wait,
pin this
I'm
all
sorry.
on me.
He's stuffing his gob at the moment.
I had to
Well-
get dinner. Don't want me wasting
just-
away to nothing on camera, do you?
I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna comment on stuffing your gob. We all know Laura stuffs her gob, so.
Or not. I mean, right now, I never. You know what? I'll bite my tongue.
Not- well,
I'll
not
bite my
with food.
tongue. Well,
For
she's poor Clayton.
Right?
Oh my God.
I
poor
mean,
Clayton.
the blowjob babies
Oh.
were not named for no reason,
Tonsil twins. Tonsil twins.
So
And
many.
we've got a lot of competition tonight. Tiff is still going at it, folks. And last I
my
checked,
God.
she had about 524 people watching her. So it's a busy night in the Owens verse.
Sure
Bacon
is.
got to break the story. Bacon was hustling while she was waiting for things to land. And I will have heard this thing 3 times already before we do it yet again.
Did Bacon know that I already broke the story?
I don't know. I don't know. Bacon does her thing, and God love her. She's a hoot. She is.
She's a good time.
I wish I had something to put on display like Bacon does, but I don't. No one wants to see that.
You do. You just.
I do, but I don't wear bras often enough to do that. So
Well, there's a thing there too. Well, I think you could get away with a bustier if you really were feeling a little fancy.
Echoes, I love a bustier. I have some Dolce
How did I
&
know?
Gabbana bustiers upstairs, of course.
How did I know?
I don't know. Maybe because I was wearing one in the
Were you?
fundraiser.
Oh golly, I'm not sure I actually noticed that.
Yeah, it was a
Oh
bustier.
dear me. Okay, maybe it was a subconscious noticing. I don't know.
Probably.
That's wild. That's wild.
Funny you say that.
It is funny. JeepDaddy does not have a bustier.
I do not. That is.
Aw.
I have a turbo boost in my vehicles, but I don't have a bustier for my.
Can't you just rename it?
Do you have a man's ear?
A man's ear? No, I don't. No.
A man's ear? Is that like a
Oh.
mankini?
I don't know if they ever showed Seinfeld in the Tabernacle, but it's a Seinfeld reference.
It's a Seinfeld. I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
not-
George
not as familiar.
Costanza wanted to, he had some money-making scheme, and he wanted to come out with bras for men, and he called them
Oh.
like a man's ear, like a brassiere.
Man's ear? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one. How did that skip me?
Good question. Can you spare a square?
No.
That one
That
got
costs
me
money.
the very next day. So like I hadn't watched Seinfeld most of my life, but I was trying to like binge all of them on Netflix, and I watched this Spare a Square episode. And then literally the next day when I was at school, on site, another student asked me under the stall, "Hey, can you spare a square?" And I would not have understood that joke 2 days before. I would not have understood the joke. So I was like, "What?"
Okay. Sorry. Maybe I'm starting to have, early onset old man's mental disease or something. But yes, of course, spare a square. Of course.
Yes, the Elaine incident with
Under the
Jerry's
stall
girlfriend.
partition.
Yes.
Excuse me. Can you spare a square? I'm out over here.
There's no square I could spare.
I don't
Sorry.
spare anything. I'm selfish when it comes to my squares.
I'm like semi-selfish. I'm
They
like,
come in
once you
short
take what
supply.
I need, you can have whatever's left.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I
Here's
think
the
that's
rest
fair.
of the roll. I've got a whole nother one in the thing.
I mean, if I had a whole extra one, I would just hand the whole roll over.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I would take, if it was just one roll, I would take what I need first and then give them whatever's left over.
Fair enough.
And in
Fair
a
enough.
public in a public bathroom, it's so dicey on whether or not like there's actually a second roll even available. So if like you're
Yeah.
low on supplies in there, like
Don't
you
risk
don't want to
it.
give away your back stock just in case like you just suddenly run out and then like, well,
Exactly.
can I have that back? Like,
You got to
yeah,
be
that's-
smart about it. You got to, it's a strategy. You have to strategize.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
wow,
never
wow.
remember to check before I actually go in, though. That would be more of a strategy.
Life. Life. Razmataz says they need JeepDaddy to find them a straight Jeep man.
Like
He's
I
a
think
clean
there are a
as
lot.
any.
swing a stick. They're everywhere.
Some of them are married, and that's kind of the problem.
Some of them are, and the ones that aren't married, they might be a little on the loony side. But
There may
yeah.
be a reason they're single. Is that what you're
It
saying?
is entirely possible, yes. It
Bruce
is
has a
entirely
Jeep
possible.
bustier. That works. I
That's
like
not
that.
how bustier is spelled, but I like the effort.
You know, I think I would have done that too. It's French, so
It's a bust.
bust IER.
Bustier.
Got it.
Like the last part
We're
of the
learning
word is right,
languages here tonight,
but it's
folks.
like
Oh my
BU instead of BOO. Yeah.
Bruce was probably thinking boobs, so double O.
Yeah.
B-double-O-Bs.
What? Bruce thinking about boobs? No.
Boobs can also be called a bust, right? Bustier.
Yes. And then I always think of the fancy words like décolletage.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to put some cream on mine.
It's a little more, yeah.
You got to stop the wrinkles. Stay cute.
I did learn a little bit being married to a woman for a very short amount of time, but that's about where it ends.
Yeah.
She probably had a
that's fair.
bustier now. Never mind. Okay, I shouldn't think about such things. I'm going to be
Not
derailed
part
for
of
the
the
rest of the
trousseau?
evening. No. It's a pun on a turbo boost.
See,
Okay, fine.
Bruce was following along with what I was
I was like,
you know,
Bruce
kinda what I
has
was
to know
doing.
how to spell bustier. Bruce knows
I
everything.
think Bruce has like 5 different channels live in his window right now.
Yeah.
He,
I think
I don't
so.
know. The question is who's he listening to and who's he watching?
Mm-hmm.
Who's muted and who's he just watching? That's funny. I mean, what are you
Maybe
going to
he
do on a
can
night like
listen
this?
to multiple things at a time, maybe.
I mean, that video
I
is
can't.
like,
That would give me a headache.
it's 2 and some change hours long. I mean,
2:37,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or on all the best research, which we'll use that one. 2:35:55.
it's about what it was. I watched it on, I found it on Schnitzel's channel first.
Yeah,
and-
Schnitzel has it too.
Yeah,
I
she
have
posted
placed
it first.
both. For those of you who want to play along at home later without us jibber-jabbing over the top of it, you can follow either of the links. The first one is All the Best, which we'll use this evening, and the next one is Schnitzel because Schnitzel's got it too. They're all lovely ladies and people. Support them both if you don't already. There's my pitch there.
Yes,
'Cause, I mean,
support them
gosh,
both.
it's quite a network. It's quite a network, I'm told. I don't know how they all do it, but I've got some hunches. And I suspect there are boots on the ground. You know?
Hey, we don't give away our hunches here.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I at
yeah,
least
we-
tease them because I'm a tease. I'm a royal tease. If you haven't watched Bacon and Me over the weekend, I'm definitely a tease. That's about all I've got. Until
Give me one
such
sec. I
time,
need a water bottle.
by all means, until such time as I'm taken off the market, I suppose.
I don't know. Careful with your teasing, though. That almost got me in trouble with Buffy.
Well, that was your fault.
Yeah, well,
You're over there accepting matrimony with Buffy, and I'm like, what's he doing over there?
I just was saying.
Yes. And Buffy's like, well, I'm already married, but okay, you're in.
Yeah, my
Tag, you're in.
excuse to exit the conversation was, yeah, I'm just more afraid of Mr. Buffy than anything else. Like, I would totally be.
I don't think I would mess around with Mr. Buffy. Just like I wouldn't mess around with Mr. Llama or Mr. Bears.
Ooh, yeah, no.
I know what Mr. Bears does, so it's like, no, he doesn't need to go to the gym with what he does every day.
Ooh.
Oh, golly Moses. He must be ripped. I think he's kind of tall, too. I don't know.
God.
I didn't get a chance
people-
to just, shoot the proverbial shit with Bacon Bears when I was on. Kind of popped in and I had to take off and go do work stuff. So it's like, oh, I wish I could stay longer. But, yeah. So we didn't
Me
have
and
much
Llama
time.
stayed on like an hour after my stream on Friday.
Oh, that's nothing.
I know. I remember the after party that,
Oh my
that I was
good
at
Lord.
in Vegas or in
It's-
DC. Where
When
was
she's
I?
on with us, it's at least 2, probably 3 hours. It's usually like
It was a couple hours
extra
after.
length.
And that was even
the
after
stream.
the very lengthy stream that usually is there anyway. So like I never hear the end of it. I hear the end of it after about 3 days when Echoes is done bitching at me about, you kept me up till late. Why do you do
Yes.
that? And it's
Yes,
like,
I have to have my beauty sleep. I turn into a pumpkin at a certain time.
You just want someone else to blame.
I do. I do.
as
And you
though-
have that. How lovely.
And I can't help it because, once the conversation gets going, it's like, I can't walk away from this. This is some good stuff. We are talking about tea we can't talk about on air. That's the best part. I mean, I wish there was a way I could come up with making that members content and not get in trouble, but you know, it's like, oh, okay, how can we do something with this? I don't know. I'll work it out one day. I don't actually care to engage members.
Maybe you can have some like collab stuff that's members only, and you can talk more personal stuff.
Yeah. Well, there might have to be tea time with JeepDaddy or something. I don't know.
That could be
That would be
fun.
cool.
Mimosas with I don't know. See, I've got to workshop this a little bit. I've been mulling over some things.
Juleps with
JeepDaddy.
JeepDaddy.
Is he?
We
Maybe
gotta have a J name for that.
Well, you guys know the
Juleps.
alcohol. I'll stay out of it.
I don't like juleps.
I don't think I like them either. I've tried everything else. Terrible.
No, I'm not into whiskey, bourbon, scotch, like all those. Not into it.
Uh-oh, he's getting offended already.
Well, that's just more for me. It's
that's
fine.
his judgment phase. That's his
I
judgment
like
phase
everything else that I'm not allergic to. I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about chocolate.
Yeah, I can easily bribe Echoes with chocolate when I need to.
I have Australian chocolate right next to me. Yeah. The violet crumble. Oh, it's upside down. The violet crumble.
Was ist das? What do we have here?
It's like
it
like
cookies?
honeycomb in the middle. If you're familiar with the English version, it's a crunchy, but it is not anywhere half as good. Not half as good as the violet crumble. The violet crumble is worlds apart. Worlds apart. Yeah.
Hellville is speaking my language now.
The honeycomb is like, it shatters. Like it is there's no moisture. It is dry. It is the way it's supposed to be. And
Sounds
the
like candy.
amount of chocolate is perfect.
Okay, I'm going to have to do some Is that a world market thing? What is that? Where do you find that?
I found it on Amazon. They import
of course.
it sometimes. So
Everything.
Of course.
Bezos has everything.
The
have a
tendrils of
shopping
Amazon.
problem.
I don't think
never
you're
get away
alone
from
there.
it.
I don't think you're alone there. It's just what we spend all of our disposable income on, isn't it?
Tell me.
Yeah,
All that
violet
in
crumbles.
Jeep parts.
All right, are we ready for this nonsense? Because I know we're going to be going like crazy with this.
I have my version of popcorn
chat? Have
ready.
you got your
My
popcorn?
Chips. Get your popcorn.
JeepDaddy's
out.
got things. Hopefully Hellville's ready to go.
have my water.
He's got. Cheers. Clink.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can do this again, but every time I hear it, I hear some more. So it's just one of those things. And then Tiff and Patrick picked up on stuff in the background. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear this or not, but let's see what we find, I suppose. All right, everybody.
Okay.
Chat, replay crew, brace yourselves. Here we go. Put your mittens on your kittens and away we go. After we get past
We are
this
on the
one.
record. As I said, my name is Jennifer Giaimo. I'm an attorney with the United States Trustee's Office. We are here telephonic.
And just for the record, I have sped this up just a hair because it's long. So, it's at, what is it, 1 point something speed. 1.15, I think. Yeah. Just for the sake of keeping this moving. If it gets too thick and I need to slow it down, just let me know, folks.
In the matter of Elizabeth Ann Naylor and Ronn Stephen Owens. This is case number 26-5144. We are here for the first continued meeting of creditors pursuant to 11 U.S.C. section 341. It is July 16th, 2026, and the time is 10 a.m. May I please have an appearance by Miss Naylor and Mr. Owens separately?
Yes, this is Elizabeth Ann Naylor, and I am pro se in this case.
And I'm Ronn Stephen Owens.
Okay.
And I'm also pro se.
Thank you. I am.
And if anyone wants me to stop, just yell, okay?
All good.
All right, very
Nothing
good.
to say yet.
I know. That, I should get, that's why I'm trying to get all the prefatory stuff out of my head first.
Understand that we have a lot of people on the call, but I believe most of them are just observers. Is there anybody on the line that is a creditor or interested party that wants to make an appearance?
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
No one.
Sigh.
Okay.
That would have been nice.
All right.
I wish someone showed
Mr.
up.
and Mrs. Owens, your testimony today,
I'm befuddled. I'm befuddled why we don't have anybody.
Because they weren't noticed, remember?
Well, because I know the court noticed them at the previous hearing, And that was supposed to be a 20
They
day.
didn't
So are we
submit
still
the
within
amendment. They did not submit the amendment to the list of creditors until the day before this hearing. So there's no
right.
way that could have
So
gone
it's still
out to them
early.
in time, which is kind of bullshit. They shouldn't have the meeting of creditors until after everyone's
until
been
after
noticed.
yeah, exactly. I agree. Well, it lets them run their mouths and shall we say take more rope?
Oh yes, more entertainment for us.
Indeed.
So much rope.
So much rope.
I
It's
love
a
it.
whole Ace Hardware full of rope.
I'm going to be asking
yeah.
you questions, and it's going to be under oath and subject to penalty of perjury. Do you understand that?
I do.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you each individually to answer this question. Are either of you under the influence of any medicine or have any condition that would impact your ability to understand my questions or to testify truthfully?
Very important.
No.
No.
Okay. Having said that, I want to remind you that you both need to remain on this call the entire time that I'm asking the questions, okay?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is when I ask a question, if one of you wants to answer, I'm assuming that it's going to be Miss Naylor that answers. Mr. Owens, and I'm actually going to say this to both of you. If one of you answers a question and you disagree with it, you need to state it on the record, okay? You need to say, actually, I disagree. This is what I would say. If you don't do that, then you're, it's going to be assumed that you concur, agree with the testimony, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So having said that, I need you on your end to please raise your right hands, and I'm going to ask that you both separately acknowledge the oath. Do you each solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
I do.
Okay, thank
So help me, Jeebus.
Okay,
Right.
so we're here for your continued 341 meeting in the in your current Chapter 11 case. So you filed a Chapter 13 bankruptcy case on August 14th, 2025, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And at that time, you filed document schedules and statements in that case, correct?
Correct.
And you had an attorney that assisted you in filling those forms out, correct?
Correct.
And you read those and you signed those under penalty of perjury, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then you initiated this current Chapter 11 case on May 22nd, 2026, correct?
Correct.
And you filed at docket number 9 on May 22nd, 2026, another set of schedules and statements, correct?
Correct.
And you had an opportunity to read those before you signed them, right?
Yes.
And you signed those under penalty of perjury, correct?
Yes.
And then recently, in fact, the docket sheet reflects that it was docketed yesterday, July 15th, 2026. You filed amended schedules and statements, correct?
Yes.
And you also signed those under penalty of perjury, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to start with the amendments that were filed or were docketed yesterday. You knew that the amendments were due on June 26th, right?
Yes.
I mean, you acknowledged
There's the
that.
first,
I have a transcript of the hearing in front of Judge Wansley, and you...
But wait, it gets worse.
So much
Doesn't
worse.
though.
It's wonderful.
So much worse.
But there's the first. I think that's
I
the
love
first
it.
one of just the stammering.
Jan buffering.
Yeah.
The spinning beach ball of death in her brain.
I think I tweeted like during this when it started heating up more. I tweeted like, Jennifer's questions are moving quicker than Jan's brain can pivot.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And evidently people have been hearing Laura speaking and whispering in the background. So they're all in the room together, allegedly.
I thought I heard that on the call as well.
Somebody was definitely in the room.
I thought
But,
it
like-
sounded like her nasally, obnoxious vocal fry voice.
Ooh.
Laura Owens. 5, 14, 1990.
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
expressly acknowledged that you had to have your amendments on file by June 26th. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me why, Miss Naylor or Mr. Owens, why you waited until the day before this 341 meeting to file those amendments?
The reason was because we had been attempting to hire an attorney to represent us, and we realized that we needed third-party funds in order to hire an attorney post-petition. We searched for third-party funds, and we were unable to get that. We realized that Chapter 11 is a very difficult legal chapter to negotiate if you're not an attorney. And so it became very clear to us that we really needed to dismiss the case.
Okay, I understand. I understand that. However, oh, did you want to say something, Mr. Owens?
No.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
I was
TIF is
starting to continue. And
We're
so
getting a TIF raid.
we,
Yay! I like raids. Raids are my favorite thing.
Yay.
Hi, TIF raid.
Welcome, TIF Raiders. Well, we'll see if they actually come here. Or she had quite a group. Welcome on in, folks. We're talking about the same thing we've been talking about since, I don't know, late morning my time. So it's been all damn day. And we're still not done with it yet.
Hold on. I got to stop you. Hold on. Somebody has their phone unmuted because I'm hearing some background noise from another place. I don't know what.
followed by the pound sign.
Yeah, somebody please.
Someone's trying to order their Taco
Yeah, somebody
Bell
can't
from DoorDash while they're
push the
listening on the
buttons.
call.
This
I
is
don't
the
know.
first of like 10 times this happens. It's so annoying.
And some
Super
of it I
annoying.
am certain is them now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I
I think.
wonder if they figured it out. Oh, maybe make more noise, Laura. Laura, make noise so we can get this yeeted.
Yeah, I
And we
actually
don't have to
think
have this
that.
public. I'm suspicious. Because some of them
Especially-
definitely sound like Ron Owens' voice.
Yeah, I was about to say that at least one or two of them sounded like it was Ron, like clearing his throat or something, and then they said, "No, it wasn't us." Bitch.
Yay, TIFF Raiders! Nice to see you all. Hope you had fun with TIFF. We're going to be a little bit snarkier, most likely,
Probably.
than TIFF and Patrick. Patrick was reading my mind, and it was annoying me greatly.
Oh.
He was like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll save it till we get there. But he was thinking some of the same things about some of the unnamed people that I was thinking. And Jan Black alludes to, but refuses to tell. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Everybody, please mute your phones because we're hearing somebody's followed by the pound sign on their phone. You're interrupting this meeting if you're not going to have your phone on mute, please. Okay, let me back up.
Sit down
So
and
you
shut
were
up, people.
explaining that the reason you failed.
Recognized. Please re-enter your access code, followed by the pound sign.
I like hearing her tapping, and you hear her fingers and things. It's funny.
Okay, can everybody please listen and mute your phone? I'm not sure. Okay, let's hope that did it. You were explaining that the reason that you failed to timely file your schedules and statements by June 26th was because you were looking for an attorney. That's what you're basically saying?
Yes, my understanding really was that I needed an attorney to navigate this entire process the right way. And when it became apparent that we weren't going to be able to get one in time, we filed for the dismissal. And then my feeling was that since we filed for dismissal, that those documents were no longer going to be needed.
Okay, but there was no court order that said that you didn't need to file those documents.
No, again, I didn't understand the process.
Okay.
Lack of understanding doesn't mean you
I'm just
can't-
a poor, defenseless old woman who can't get a lawyer while my daughter's being prosecuted.
Right, because I have no money. Except for all the GoFundMe.
No money, Your Honor. Oh, be merciful to us, Queen Jennifer. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
I'm using that again.
So stupid. Yeah, we said in my last stream that it's very likely they just wanted a lawyer so that they could essentially blame someone. So Fair.
Stand to
I
reason.
think that's a good assumption because they were blaming the previous lawyer for not doing Chapter 13 right. So that's the
Yeah,
only
we
reason they
barely
wanted
got
a
his
lawyer.
name. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we barely got his name.
And they're
Well-
blaming like the CPA, and they're blaming H&R Block, they're blaming this. I'm jumping ahead quite a bit, but like it's
everyone's
just,
fault but
it's
ours.
everybody else's fault but theirs.
It's the schmear campaign's
all the
fault.
smear
They
campaign,
did it. Schmear.
Men
I hope everyone
schmear.
knows that they could get merch, by the way. I have a schmear campaign, anything that you want. Merch.
Go
yeah,
pick up
it has
Hellville's schmear bagel merch.
a picture of a bagel that I ate, that I purchased and I ate. I took the picture and yeah. My font.
I should ask, what exactly is schmear? Because I know it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like anything that can go on a bagel. So like lox, onions, tomatoes,
Cheese.
lettuce,
Okay, so it's
cream
just
cheese.
the overall
butter.
topping category.
Yeah, and
Okay.
sometimes it can also refer to the bagel itself. So,
Oh, I didn't know
but
that.
usually it's like bagels and schmear.
Right.
usually.
Right, that's how I've heard it.
Yeah.
I have visited the East Coast a time or two. I have seen such things.
Yes.
It's wild. And it's good, too.
So
those cheesy
good.
bagels.
Yes.
East Coast bagels.
You filed your
yeah, but
motion
you
to
put
dismiss.
that at the right place.
It's true. I know there's special places, especially if you live around New York City. I'm told
If
there's
you go-
definitely...
If you go to Manhattan, I can give you the place to go.
Oh! Okay, I've not been to New York
Okay.
City yet. Duly
Yes.
noted. Duly
Yes.
noted. I still have to catch a show. It's on my bucket list.
Yes,
it's fantastic.
definitely.
I love going and getting the shows.
Still on my
going to
bucket list.
TKTS and doing all the things. God, it was wonderful.
Stop it. You're making me jealous.
It's on the
You're just
same
gonna
day
take
that or 2 days before the documents were due. And we did have a hearing on July 1st, and you were told on July 1st that you needed to get those amendments on file, correct?
Correct.
But yet you waited until yesterday? I mean, I'm really flabbergasted that you would think that that would be appropriate time for me to go through the amended schedules, that I would only have the file stamped copies less than a full day before the 341 meeting.
Queen Jennifer saying, extend your hand so that I may slap it.
Correct.
I mean, why are these people not facing, I don't know, contempt of court yet?
Nope.
If
Perjury,
this were
maybe?
anybody else. Ma'am, you're in contempt. I mean, the judge said it. For crying out loud. What are we doing here? Why are we not... I want to
We
see
just
some
made a bunch of shit
punishment.
up on these
I
docs. I mean,
think they should
Christ.
be punished. Punish! 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 Punish!
I want to see some punishment.
I want to see some accountability. I don't give a fuck about the punishment itself. I just want to see the actual accountability. I
Well,
mean, I
that's
care
the
about
first step,
punishment
but
too,
I want the punishment too.
the fucking accountability has to be there. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep doing the same shit over and over. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I just want to
so
see
you-
any of these people in handcuffs. Any of them, please.
It feels like we've got to be reaching critical mass.
Yeah. I don't think that the report back to the judge is going to go so well for these idiots.
Oh, that's going to be the next one we've got to really listen to.
Oh man, yeah.
Unless they have a 2004 that we'll not get to hear necessarily.
It sounds like that's what they're going to be having.
It sure sounds like that's next.
Yeah.
Because I think the next one before the court's in August.
She was just like not having it. She's like, no, this is not working out.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Or
My,
say,
under,
yeah, go ahead.
my understanding is that we had sent those in earlier, and the auditor in the initial debtor interview a few days ago already had them and was going through. In the hour-long conversation I had with her.
She might have had your unfile stamped copy, but I won't work off of a copy that you provided me that was not proven to have been filed. So in any event, we'll have to just move on, but you do acknowledge that you failed to timely file your amendments, correct?
Correct. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. That,
All right.
That wasn't
Yeah, sure,
quite-
she's sorry. Sure, she's sorry.
We got a quick person to thank though. In the
Yes, I know. It's not going to just evaporate. We can get to a point and then thank them. It's okay. Miss Marie, with the 5. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's sort of like fake Laura Owens, but Miss Marie. Or no thanks, okay, or what else can I come up with? Never mind. I'm trying to be silly on a Monday and it's not working. Miss Marie says, do y'all think they will be held accountable and punished? What do you think, crew?
Maybe. The judge seems
I think we're going to get a slap on the wrist.
I don't know. I think the judge is pretty pissed.
The judge seems a little more pissed than Queen Jennifer. Because
And
Queen Jennifer was going to let it. Yeah, she was going to let it walk. She was going to let it walk with a dismissal, and you can't refile for a year. That's a slap on the wrist, if that.
Yeah, that would be a slap.
And when the court's saying, "No, I want a full accounting of this GoFundMe thing," and Queen Jennifer's like, "Well, okay, yes, Judge.
I shall oblige." I think Queen Jennifer might have been a little bit more distant in that particular meeting, specifically because she might have known that the judge was going to ask for that, and so she backed off a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, and she wasn't certain that meeting or that hearing was actually happening, so there was that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, she's a lady who's on the ball when she knows she needs to be on the ball, so there must have been some shuffling about there.
She's seasoned. She knows when to shut the hell up and get the hell away out of the judge, right? And like, I don't need to why if the judge is going to say exactly what I'm going to say, why do I need to get in there? I don't need to get involved. Fuck it, let's go.
You know darn well Queen Jennifer's before all these judges day in day out.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
She might even play golf with them. No, I don't know that. I don't know that.
That would be improper.
That would be very improper.
I do hear that attorneys and judges do tend to play golf on occasion, which I find interesting.
Huh.
I feel like there has to be a prosecutor, defense attorney, and a judge if that's the case. I feel like it has to be balanced.
It's not an accusation. It's nothing. I've been told by other attorneys that sometimes they know judges because they play golf together. I went,
well, maybe it's when they're
that's
not
interesting.
on the same case, right? Maybe it's like
I would assume.
when they don't have something on the docket, then they can go do that without a whole lot of improper stuff.
True.
I mean, it's not like the legal profession is just dripping in hundreds of thousands of people, and they know. That's the thing that's always kind of interested me about the legal profession. Mm-hmm. More often than not, when two lawyers start talking, even if they're opposing sides, so, oh, who did you work for? Oh, did you know so-and-so? Did you work for that firm? I worked for their grandfather's firm back, and it just becomes like this whole thing.
Yep.
It's a small community.
It's a small community, and you usually start by, who have you worked for and who do you know?
Yeah, who did you clerk for?
I knew your father when he lived when he worked in the same building we did, 3 stories, it's just wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. It's amazing how small it is.
So let me just ask you, since that you filed this case on May 22nd, have you made any mortgage payments?
No.
No. Okay, but I did notice you produced to me copies of about 18 months worth of bank statements for 8 bank accounts with Bank of America, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and I did notice that 11 days after this bankruptcy was filed, you paid about $2,900 for life insurance. Is that correct?
So good.
I can't believe this. I can't freaking believe this.
There, I can.
I mean, I can,
Right,
because he's trying to off the old man and get the fucking policy.
Well, she might be secretly hoping for his hasty demise.
Yeah.
The
What would-
stupidity runs deep.
In their family, it sure does. I would imagine that's a 7-figure life insurance policy.
$2,900.
I would imagine.
Back in, when they
with
got
his
it, what they
pension?
claimed to be 30 years ago or whatever. Shit.
With his pension, I would imagine it's a 7-figure life insurance
It's still not
policy.
going to last long with those two.
Oh,
No! They burned through, what was the number, Helville? About $500,000?
it's 500
With the
and some
GoFundMe
change.
and everything in the last 18 months?
Or
And
less.
they
I
still-
think it was
or less.
that much in less time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
And they
within a
still
year.
can't figure out where it all went. I've got some ideas where some of it went. Expensive attorneys would be my first guess.
Safe deposit boxes.
Cashier's checks.
Or as I jokingly said on a previous stream, maybe in Wells Fargo money bags on the way to San Diego. Oh, we're just go visiting Sister Sarah. I don't know
They better
that. That's
check the
speculation.
seller.
That's speculation. Check the child's teddy bears and toys.
Check the
See,
walls.
actually-
Actually,
stuffed with
though,
money.
yeah. Or gold
I'm-
or something.
My takeaway in this whole thing rather quickly was, Sister Sarah's more involved than I would have expected now. Oops.
Just Jen says they spent $523,000 in 18
That's what
months.
I thought.
I thought it was less
That's what I
time, but
thought.
I
yeah.
thought it was less time too.
Well,
Yeah.
that makes it worse. Half a
Yes.
mil in 18 or less months. Good God, that's not fair.
Explain to me why you would do that after the case was filed, that you would pay. I mean, would you agree that that's not a necessary expense for your sustenance and living?
Well, it's
Well, it will be when Ron's dead, Queen Jennifer. What?
it is.
Oh,
I have that
are your
one.
buttons not ready? I've got it here too.
What?
There we go.
That was me.
That works. You know what happens if we all do it at the same time?
Ooh.
What?
Never mind.
I need a tiny bit of warning.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
In the sense that if that's not paid and that lapses, that would be a huge issue for our living.
Well, it's not. You're not getting. It's life insurance, so you wouldn't. Nobody would get a
She's counting on it already.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Already.
payout until somebody dies, right?
Well,
Well, Ron might die any day now.
You Jan buffering.
yeah, it's brilliant.
I mean, you can smell the smoke coming from her. It's amazing. It smells kind of like electronics burning.
Even through the phone, you could see the gears turning.
Oh, I think I can hear them grinding.
Bing!
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
correct with this particular policy, yes.
Okay, so I help me understand then how paying life insurance is a necessity while you're in a Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Well, because I view it as something that is a necessity. Yeah.
Because I
you're
view it as a
saying that,
necessity.
With a little bit of luck.
Oh my god.
Jen the Couch Fairy said as the black chair rolls off the cliff.
Yeah, accidentally.
Oopsie.
Oh no. The
Oh,
black
dear.
chair, the black chair.
That would have fetched money at auction.
I know, maybe some of JeepDaddy's money.
He wants that so desperately.
I know. I want you to have it.
Well,
I told him
go
he's going to
fund
be
me, folks.
fighting people, a lot of people for that
Yeah,
damn chair.
probably.
I don't want it. It's got Laura Cooties and Juju on it.
And you have to burn like a whole bushel of sage, maybe like several fields actually.
You're
But
going to have to
Probably.
hang it over a tree. Dangle it as you push mine carts full of it.
Normally, I would just say I would put it in my storage unit with the rest of like the other stuff I've got, but I don't want that stuff tainted with that ickiness. I'd have to
you'd
get
have to get a
new
whole
storage
separate unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a small
Well,
one. Big
You
enough
don't
for a
want the
chair.
evil eye of Sauron directed in your direction either, having that thing.
Bring it.
It'd be like having one of the horses.
Yeah, well.
No, thank you. Or the car, or whatever else. Or the pile of clothes in the mesita.
But you're not getting any money currently from that life insurance policy, right? That's money that would only come to you in the event that either you or Mr. Owens passed away.
Correct, but it's been a policy for 30 years, for probably more than 30 years, so to allow it to lapse would seem to be not a very responsible decision.
Oh,
Okay,
so
but you
suddenly
think
you're
that it
now
was more important to pay
responsible
life-
making decisions. Okay, all right.
Sure.
Yeah.
They are the pinnacle of making smart decisions, of course.
SMRT decisions.
Don't you know we had a podcast called Nobody Told Me? And we talk about so many important things and what you should pay first when you're trying to get money and who you're going to off first out of your family who have big life insurance policies. Oops, I didn't mean to say that.
Nobody told me that I should actually pay for other things, maybe like my mortgage.
Nobody told me I should pay off my credit cards. Oh, whoops, that's what the GoFundMe was for. What? Macy's card? Never mind, we're not there yet. Oh, I'm foreshadowing already.
Insurance instead of your mortgage on your home you're living in?
Well, the issue with regard to the mortgage, as I say, we have been trying to deal with the mortgage company for quite a while. We have had different violations, and
We never hear what these stupid violations are, and that pisses me off.
She doesn't want to say it.
Because they don't exist.
Right.
We're just going to go full Karen about how they didn't tell this the right way, in her opinion, or how they didn't say this, or how they didn't notify that. And, well, why are we receiving these advertisements about how we can refinance if we're actually in arrears? She's just... she's not as smart as she pretends.
She's not, but I think she's kind of like evil, not quite genius territory. Like, I think she is
Definitely
smarter
evil.
than she plays, for sure.
Well, she sure thought of herself rather highly when she was trying to sue her brother.
Yes, well.
Oh, and I'm not a lawyer, and I'm going to sue my brother and reopen probate, and I'm going to win. You crazy
Probate was
bitch.
settled like 12 years ago. Fucking relax, Jan.
Yes,
Cool your
and
jets.
closed. Cool your tits.
It's like, oh, I need
Yes.
more money. Oh,
I don't
want
want to think about her tits.
Ooh,
They hang down a little ways.
Ew.
she needs one of those.
Those are some cursed evil
boosty
tits.
ways.
Well, that's not the only thing that's cursed on her. She gave birth to demon spawn.
Yes.
Maybe more than one now. My position of both Ron and Sarah has shifted, having heard this audio. Quite a bit. And not for the better, for either of them.
No.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping that Queen Jennifer and or whomever else in the DOJ Trustee's office will start rooting through the files of Sarah Owens Navarro and her husband.
I hope so, too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
'Cause-
see everything.
I'm pretty sure they make a nice income, the two of them. Now, it should be raising their two children, but they seem to be stupid.
Someone in my chat thought that Christian comes from money. Like, his parents have money. Like,
I
probably
wouldn't
a
doubt
lot.
it.
Oh.
He seems like he comes from privilege.
Mm-hmm.
He sure got in, what is it? It's like marketing like Sarah is, but in a different, he was doing, I want to say marketing for Spotify or something. And she's been working for Cutwater Agency, which I think represents Nike, among other major brands. So they're making money. They're probably making a very nice 6-figure income. And then broke mom and dad with their stupid sister, like, oh, can you help us? You know, your sister's, your sister's being wrongfully charged with crimes she didn't do. And we've got all these things. Sarah, help us. Sarah.
I think it honestly goes back to especially after having listened to this today, I think it really goes back to when Echoes and you and I were doing the stream with the therapist, and that the reality is just completely
With John Cordray.
Yes, thank you.
That was such a good stream. I love that so much. And I had already watched his video earlier in the day, and I was just like, oh my
I was
God,
so happy.
even better.
I was so happy you allowed me to use that. We had a little back and forth. I'm like, oh, thank you, John.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you
that
for
was
letting me
really
use it.
the world
nice.
they live in, both of them, Laura, and it seems like Elizabeth
Jan
does.
too.
Jan does too. It's like they can't see that. It's so, to me, it's so evident. Like throughout all of her answers, like, and even just think in the beginning, but especially towards like the last third of this entire debacle, it's like I hear her saying, "Well, it was important to me, and that's all that mattered. So that's why I paid the life insurance rather than paying my mortgage." Oh,
So
I'm
stupid.
right about my mortgage, and that's all fucked up. And so, like, I'm working with the mortgage company or whatever. And yes, you can work with a mortgage company, as far as I know, with certain situations. But if you are locked into your reality of whatever the color of the sky is in your fucking world, then yeah, like, no, well, that was important to me because she wants the fucking money. Just my opinion.
The priorities are very interesting for them, isn't it? How we prioritize expenditures. It's very interesting.
Life
All
insurance,
sorts of off.
getting $200,000 out of the Bachelor for making shit up and forging documents to. Make it
I
happen.
have
Oh,
a feeling
geez.
someone told them before that went to trial that they were going to win, and that was going to help them financially.
I wonder who. Who could
We'll
you be
talk about
talking
him
about?
later. I think he's guilty of more than just giving bankruptcy ideas, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
We'll get to him in a minute.
That's very much.
Which I think
For
the
me.
timing of someone's death is a little more coincidental than, I don't want to be that uncharitable, but the timing, when
Oh,
you
I
start
will.
looking back, it's like, and he's bouncing out of the country now.
I'll be uncharitable as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Interesting. Now he's almost untouchable without extradition.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Totally convenient.
I wonder how long he's going to be in mourning in the UK. Years, maybe?
I think he should just stay there, honestly. I think that's his
No.
best move in every way.
It would be safer for him right now.
Yeah.
Because
In
it's not going to
every-
end at the bar.
In
not the
every
bar
way,
with
it would be
alcohol.
his best move. And he's certainly not going to get a barrister's license or whatever they have over there.
Oh, I sure hope not.
I think
well-
there is extradition, though, in the UK.
There is.
Will they do it is the question. Is he worth it? I don't think he's quite done enough high
No.
crimes and treason. But
He's low leaves.
yeah. I would miss having his testimony, though.
But he wanted Mike's testimony, you know.
Yeah, he wants so many things. Some of them he didn't get by... Oh, never mind. I don't want to
One
digress into
hand
his
and
past
shutting
yet
the other, I
again.
guess? I don't know.
His evil, dark, nasty past. Subject for another day.
Dollars that we paid to the life insurance would not have done anything with regard to saving the home. It just wouldn't have been enough money to save the home.
No, but it's something that you could have made that kind of payment to show some kind of good faith effort to try to pay your mortgage, but you opted instead to pay life insurance, right?
No, I disagree
No.
with that from the standpoint.
No, I disagree because I really, really want the life insurance policy when we need it. I don't care about the house. I'm going to get the house by hook, crook, and swindle, but I've got to make sure that the life insurance policy is active and current. It's got to be huge.
The most important thing.
2 million, 3 million, maybe?
We're going to kick this ill man out of his house, but hey, at least I can get a good life insurance payout.
Right.
And they will blow through that in less than a year or two.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting caught up, and then they're back at zero again.
Wait,
These
why
people
would they
are
get
insane.
caught up? They would just charge more to their Macy's card and call it a damn day. Pay that off.
And then file
Maybe.
the bankruptcy, and it's going to all just disappear, right? It just goes away.
You just hit that
press
button
the
and
button.
boop, it goes away.
Bankruptcy button.
I've
So
got
easy.
that queued up for an outro. It's all ready to go.
Standpoint that if you had seen the statements that we were getting from the mortgage company, we were getting statements indicating that the only thing that would save the house would be to make a full payment of the arrears, or alternatively, a full monthly payment of the amount that was due. There was absolutely
I wonder what that number could have been, that monthly payment. It couldn't have been impossible.
Yeah, I might know people that could look that up.
Tiff might know.
She probably does.
Because that was, okay, the arrears is a big number. What was it, 191,000? The monthly
I
on
thought it
that?
was over 200, but I could be
Yeah, okay.
wrong.
Yes, I remember it was big. But then if there was a monthly on that, it's like, well, maybe that was 5 figures, but still.
At least paying
Still.
toward it is showing, hey, we're going to try our best to pay this back. We might not be
Yeah.
able to do it as quickly as you want us to.
Like Queen Jennifer said, it's at least demonstrates a good faith effort.
Yeah, but it's more important, way, way, way more important to pay our Macy's bill and to have life insurance.
Make sure Ronnie's life insurance is all paid up.
Yep.
no indication that $2,900 would have gone anywhere to save the home. And as I say, at that point also, the home was scheduled for a foreclosure auction anyhow for, I believe it was July the 28th. So it didn't seem like a $2,900 payment would have, done anything at all to save the house at that point. And we also, again, had been dealing with the mortgage company. We had just sent them a letter about a notice of error and issues that we were bringing up to them. So it was
It's not fair you're charging us for arrearages. It's not fair
How
we have
dare
to pay
you.
our
How
mortgage.
How dare you
It's-
make us pay our bills?
How how dare
Rude.
you? How dare you bankruptcy people? How dare you mortgage people?
Super rude.
We are the Owenses, god damn it.
We're privileged. Oh my god.
We are special. Oh, damn it, I'm on the wrong page.
My husband is dying. He's had Parkinson's for 1,000,000 decades, and he's had all kinds of cancer. Don't you believe me? go for emotional peels. We want to grab you by the emotional balls and say, you just need to pity us, poor Owenses. You
We're
do.
the victims.
Eternal
God.
victims.
It's a genetic defect in that family, I'm convinced.
That's what
I
we
think
do.
so
The
too.
mortgage issues were in dispute at that point.
All right. Well, do you know whether the foreclosure is going to proceed? I believe it's at the end of July.
We were notified after we brought up our concerns with regard to the violations that we believe have happened in terms of the
The violations we believe happened,
The mirage of violations.
the plethora of violations.
mortgage. We were notified that they have pushed out the foreclosure auction to September the 29th. And our hope is that we will be able to reach some sort of a resolution before then.
Well, shame on them for bumping it out even further for foreclosure.
Yeah.
But
Well,
maybe
someone told me they don't get paid if the house gets foreclosed on. It's less ideal than them catching up on their shit.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it's definitely not. They don't make enough money for that.
No,
Weirdly.
no. Although I would think they could at least recoup something if they foreclose the house and take it to auction. That's more than what you're going to get out of them, I think. Allegedly, they've got like no money in the bank. Because the second it comes, it's like having water out in the desert. The second
Whatever
you pump
goes
it
in
it
goes out.
evaporates.
Yeah. That's why
It
she didn't
comes
think
in
she
and it's
needed to
gone.
report it. It's amazing. We didn't need to report it because it only hit the bank account. It didn't stay.
it went right back out. Well, she says it sort of like that, doesn't she?
She sure does.
Sort of.
Okay. All right, I'm going to turn now. I want to talk to you about the GoFundMe account.
Yes.
Or,
Yes,
or
please.
whatever you call it,
The
I guess,
first main
GoFundMe
event
account
out
that
of
you
this whole
set
thing
up.
right here.
Or, well, let me ask you, are you the person that set up that GoFundMe page for Mr. Owens?
The GoFundMe was the idea of friends of ours who knew that we were really in a difficult situation at that point and suggested that based on the goodwill and the tremendous support and following that my husband has had over the years, that it would be a good thing to reach out to people who might want to help.
Okay, and so who's the person that authored the request for the donations on GoFundMe? Who wrote that?
That was initially authored by someone who was a friend who at the last minute decided once they were really aware
Yeah,
of
you
what was
picked
going
up
on
on that
with
too,
their-
huh?
Uh-huh.
I picked up on that. Was a friend.
What
and
happened?
then in a minute here, you'll hear her say a family. I don't want to drag family into this. Is it a friend? Was a friend? Or was it
Was a
family?
Was a friend because maybe they're no longer in the country.
I don't think these people have friends. Like any of them except
Not
for
long-term
the
friends anyway.
Navarros. No.
Seems like they burn anybody who crosses their path.
Yes.
Wild.
Definitely.
campaigned against us did not want their name attached to it.
Well,
So I have administered the funds. The funds were going into my husband's account, and I administered them going to his bills after that.
She was handling the money from the GoFundMe. I called that a year ago.
You did. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to have to start. I've got to come up with a digital scoreboard. Echoes was right.
No. You're no.
And then on the other one, it could be
Your
Echoes
ego
is
doesn't
wrong.
need to get any
and
bigger
at the end of the
than
year,
it is. No, no.
at the end of the year,
No.
I could have a little party. So if
well, who are you going to invite to that party?
I don't know. Whoever wants me to be right.
Well, I don't. So obviously, I'm not.
Well, of
invited,
course you
but-
don't. That goes without saying.
Well, yeah.
You can't
The I was
stand
right
it.
party.
The I was right
yeah.
party.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Will you throw the I was wrong party if JeepDaddy was right?
That would be the
I was.
reciprocity, yes.
Because I was right on some occasions where he was not. And I called it, but this is his show, so I guess he can have what he wants. Blah, blah,
And
blah.
TX has been doing all of the yeoman's work of finding all the old things that I can't remember what I said when I said them, but TX can find them.
TX is resourceful as fuck. He just,
Remy
watch
sent me a
out.
little thing saying,
Watch out.
Okay, here's the one where you said this. She sent me that I think yesterday, and said, oh, by the way, you've got email. And I looked at it and went, oh, good. All right, see, this is why we have chat. Because when I do things, I'll be honest, when I do them, it's like when I write other stuff. Once I've done it, it's gone. It's out of my head. I don't think about it. There's no recollection. It's just out there, and if I want to go find it, I've got to go dig through everything because I don't remember.
Same.
This is part of my creative process.
It's like in school
just
too. Like
downloaded.
whenever I took the test, I immediately forgot everything.
Exactly.
So like if someone asked me about a previous test, I'd literally be like, "Hey, we learned what now?" And I aced the
Yeah.
test. Fuck if I know what we're doing 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I've got limited bandwidth to retain some of this stuff. Once I'm done using it, poof, 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 it all goes away. You hit that button and
Magic.
poof. Oh my God.
That's a much more common button, okay, than the bankruptcy
is.
button.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, it all goes away.
Okay, so, but I need to know the name of the person who authored the
David
GoFundMe
Gingras.
donation request.
David Gingras. Wait, did I say
Well,
something?
No, I think
Sorry,
it was Sarah.
I was clearing my throat there.
I think it was the 3 ladies of the family that all got together and wrote it.
I think he gave them some ideas, just like he gave them bankruptcy ideas.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
wouldn't be
obviously
surprised
they
at all.
had to take it and run with it, just like someone came up with the idea of justiceforlaura.com.
What do you
Laura's
suppose-
got to tell her side of the story too.
What do you suppose Jen Grass wanted as cut out of the GoFundMe pile? 5%?
I don't think it was that cut and dry for him.
I don't think he wanted money, honestly.
I think you know what? Since we're talking about it, I'll play my cards a little more. I think he had this fantasy of being the legal representation of a famous family in media,
Yeah.
like the Hollywood lawyer, but for the Owenses instead.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I think he was gunning for.
I don't think it was money based because I think he also comes from money. I think he had a big inheritance coming
Sure.
his way as well. So
Yep,
Well,
because he
I-
sure got his rocks off working for, I forget her name, the bigger attorney, when the Colin Farrell sex tape thing happened. He
sure
and he
did.
said, and my client, Colin Farrell. No, it wasn't your client. You were co-counsel. They didn't hire you, David Gingras, to represent him, Colin Farrell. They hired the other members of the firm for whom you happen to work. And you
he's an
happen to
attention
ride
whore.
third or fourth
Yeah.
chair down.
Well, that, and
He
that
wants
would
to be
make
on
sense.
TV.
Yes.
Yeah. It would make sense.
He's an attention
because
whore.
even in my line of work, as a cybersecurity professional.
Oh, God, here we go.
Shut the fuck up.
You didn't do it right. You need to use the button.
I used the button. Clean out.
As a cybersecurity professional. No, you didn't.
That's the button.
I used the fucking button. Okay.
Then you need to fix your button. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
You're both wrong. Anyway.
Okay.
No, but he like in that world sometimes the hackers and whatever are not motivated by like money and ransomware and Bitcoin and blah blah blah. All they want is the bragging rights that they were able to
Yes.
go in and like pop PlayStation or pop whatever, right? They don't give a shit.
They want the glory.
They want the glory.
The notoriety of having done so.
Right, and I mean, and I could totally see a scenario in where dipshit here, Gin Grass,
Jingles.
Fucking douche canoe.
that's what he's after. But I'm still convinced that he maybe thought that he could be like in, and there may be I still think there was something a little untoward, red light district-y, sort of thing going on.
Back
potentially.
alley transactions.
Yeah. But yeah, I totally can see and would agree with the whole notion of it was just notoriety, like mark on his resume for more business or whatever.
Yeah. I think he knew these people were financially tapped out anyway.
Surely he must have known.
Yeah.
Was he? I mean, he's an idiot, but I mean, is he that big of an idiot?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, I think he's pretty stupid. I don't think he realized that it would go this way. But I don't think he's that dumb that he doesn't do due diligence on the financials of potential clients before taking them on board.
I wouldn't think. Yeah, I would hope.
Well,
would
he sure
certainly
got
hope.
the money to bugger off to Europe on a cruise right after Owens v. Echard. I'm sure he put a big hole in that, what was it, supposedly a $50,000 retainer for that one?
Yeah.
Woof.
Or the
Hope he
wife
used
paid
the rest.
for it.
Or the wife paid for it, yeah, possibly. Because was that the one that was for, was it his mom or is it his mother-in-law whose birthday it was? One or the other. I can't remember now.
I don't know.
He said it in some interview, which I've long since forgotten the details of because, well, I've got limited space in my point
Same,
of
and
view head.
he's on the low shelf of importance.
Yeah, I've tried 3 times, I suppose, to get around to the anti-slap stuff from Mark Randaz, and I went, no, there's just too much more important stuff than this bullshit right now.
Boring.
Yeah, it looked boring, which is why I haven't done it. It's just been reading for the sake of being a completionist, and maybe I'll leave that to other
I like
people.
your completionism. I've always appreciated that about you, actually. I'm like, because so am I, and I'm like, finally someone like covering like every nuance, every little thing.
And dare I say, I don't do it nearly as well as like Llama and Buffy, who are like reading every last filing. And
those two are fucking epic. About
bravo,
how
They
ladies!
are. They are
Oh my
epic.
God!
I love
absolutely
them.
meticulous in their
And
work.
Sarah said bottom shelf, and yeah, Dingus or Jingles or whatever you want to call him is indeed bottom shelf of importance.
Yeah, down there with the cobwebs and the dust bunnies and whatever else.
Christ, I'd rather drink well bourbon than
Stray
have him as a
kibble
lawyer.
bits
Fuck.
from the dog's dish.
Ooh, ugh.
I'm
to both
the
of
one who
those.
posted
Never mind, I could go further, but I won't be so creative.
this.
Well, I asked who authored it. Who's the person that chose these words? Who wrote it?
It was the work of friends of ours who had said.
Well,
this
you
is
said
what
it was
we-
one friend that doesn't want to be involved, and I'm sorry, but I need to know his name.
His name.
Why did she say that? That caught me right away the first time I heard it. It's like,
I
does
didn't
she know
notice that.
something? Why would she pick a gender right away?
True. That's true.
Especially knowing what we know darn well that Queen Jennifer knows Laura's facing felony charges. So there's nothing new there. So why did we quickly run to a man? Unless maybe she knows something.
She might.
She's got to be 10 steps ahead of everybody.
Like I said, she is playing 4D chess. They think they're playing chess. They are playing checkers.
2D chess.
She's checkers. Is that? I feel like that's 2D, right?
Yeah,
Sort of.
let's not count the bump.
Regular chess is 3D, so 4D is the one that's on different planes and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
different levels. That
Yeah,
hits my
so-
head, that
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the
Jennifer
Star Trek
is
edition.
playing 4D chess, and the Owens think they're playing regular chess, but they're playing checkers.
Yeah, with pieces that have no height at all.
No.
LL, Laura and Liz. I won't disagree. At least not at this point. I
Loser,
won't
loser,
disagree.
Laura and Liz.
LL on the GoFundMe. I mean, I've got it queued up if we need to read through the GoFundMe again.
What's his name?
Well,
Jan needs to read through it.
Then go ahead and say it with me because I posted it.
I love how she's going to fall on the sword, too. Oh, just go ahead and say I did it.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Are you stupid?
She's not asking, like, who you're gonna say did. Like, she's asking who actually wrote it. Who chose the words? It's a very simple question, and these idiots refuse to answer.
Oh, Queen Jennifer, you found a dead body in our bank account. Just say I did it. Who is she trying to protect and why?
Yeah, it's strange.
Someone who knows their secrets would be my guess.
Maybe
Someone
it
who
was both
might
Sarah
even
and
know.
Chingris.
Someone who might even know where there are, metaphorically speaking, dead bodies buried. I wonder who.
No, I'm not. Miss Owens, you already testified.
So I'm saying it was people who were friends of ours had said this is what you should do.
I understand.
And then, as I say, Okay, well,
But-
I'm.
No, you said that you indicated that there was one individual who wrote out this request for the donations, and that after drafting it, that person did not want to be associated any longer with the GoFundMe due to what you call a smear campaign. I need to know the name of that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. I need to know the name of the individual who wrote this donation request. I know you're trying to resist it. I know that person doesn't want to be involved, but they are involved. So you need to give me the name of the individual, please.
Well, I finalized it. I'm the one that finalized it. This was informal. These were informal conversations about what should be said, and I finalized it. And it was informal conversations with, more than one friend
Who has informal conversations with any friends? Formal or informal conversations, and you distinguish them as such. By show of
I
hands,
don't
anybody?
think they have more than one friend, and I don't think they even have one friend.
She's trying to twist everything. Like, ugh. God.
I took it to mean that if it were a formal conversation, I could, in my little mind, imagine that a formal conversation might imply something more legally binding.
Or something like billable hours.
Whereas an informal conversation off the record and not being charged might suggest some things. Just like maybe suggesting you appeal unappealable cases. If you know what I mean? It's very curious, all these informal conversations with friends that don't exist. Oh, and I can't isolate that part of the track, but remember someone saying that, he's very good friends with Laura. They talk a lot. Very
They
good
talk
friends.
all the time.
He's her
Laura and I
rock.
are good friends. We talk a lot. We talk more
He's
about
my
things.
rock.
Oh my God.
God.
suggest it. So I finalized it. I posted it.
Okay, so you're not going to give me the name of that individual, is that correct?
Well, because it was.
I don't want to know why. I'm asking, are you going to give me the individual's name, yes or no, that you said that originally authored this?
I'm saying put it on me. I'm saying I'm the one that posted it. I finalized it.
But that's
I
not-
posted it.
But that's not what you said. You originally said somebody...
At least we know who actually made the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I mean, if she wants to take the fall for that, she's guilty of committing GoFundMe fraud by even launching it to begin with.
Yep.
GoFundMe's paying attention. They ought to claw all that fucking money back.
You know how many people have tried to report this since it launched?
They've got to pay it back to the donors.
Yeah.
Yep, and there would certainly be a ledger.
The transactions should be on their side of the platform even.
Oh God, yes.
It's outrageous.
But I mean, the money's already gone. So I mean, what are they going to claw back? Like $3.72.
I don't know how that would
somebody's
work.
precious rock out of the front yard. I mean, come on.
Well, they have to claw it back from Macy's and from
Everywhere else.
the life insurance policy.
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
even some attorneys they'll have to claw money back from.
Oh, definitely. They're going to have to claw a lot of money back from the attorneys.
Oh, I wonder if Colesroot is getting nervous.
Probably.
I wonder if Christian Looters is getting nervous. Especially after
Probably.
filing for indigency for somebody.
Oh my God.
Sweet
That one
Lord.
pissed me off so much.
I can't believe they did it again. And I still can't figure out why. It's like, how many
Like,
times do you
they're
have to
going to
file for
trial.
indigency?
Over
Well,
and
they
over
needed
and
to
over
fail
again.
so that they could get experts or whatever, but
Your Honor, we need to file indigency again. Laura needs a new dress for the trial. Your Honor, we need to file indigency a 15th time. Laura needs a new pair of shoes and some pantyhose.
All
I mean, how-
strangely sourced at Macy's.
How many? Yeah, strangely enough, all these credit cards to Macy's, and look at the pile of clothes, and we can only find two things to wear to court:
Yeah.
one with sleeves and one without. Make it stop.
else drafted it. And you, my question to you is, are you
Cassie,
going to
that's
give me the
true.
name of the person that
To
you
avoid
testified a few moments
reveal.
ago initially drafted this donation request? Are you going to give me that name, yes or no?
I said that there were informal conversations. I finalized it. That there were informal conversations, and at the last minute, it was like, no, I don't want to be a part of this. I can't put my family out to be targeted by these people.
So who was that person
So
that said that to you?
I finalized it.
No,
I
who was
finalized
that
it,
person? Who was that person? Hold on, let me finish. Who was the individual that said to you, I don't want to be a part of this? Who was that?
And from Sarah.
I don't want to give their name because, as I said,
She doesn't know how to say, I wish to assert a Fifth Amendment privilege.
It's like, I go back to that movie Rush Hour. Like, do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? Fuck.
Miss Marie, thanks again for the 5, who asks, I wonder if Sarah Owens ends up having to pay back money.
Probably.
She's involved, so I think the answer is going to be, there's going to be something.
If the
They
husband
shouldn't have
is
been
like
paying
got a
her
couple
over the
bucks, then-
mortgage.
yeah.
You know, the words are unflattering, but it looks like Sarah's being the money launderess.
Yep.
Would certainly seem that way.
And when mommy and daddy can't quite cover it, she covers it for them, and then they pay her back. Seems to be what's going on, in my opinion.
I share
Thanks.
your opinion.
Thanks again, Miss Marie, for the 5. Thanks.
Thank you.
See, that was what shocked me. Was, you know, Sarah's been smartly quiet throughout all this shit show.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been busy. We've been busy.
She's been doing some shady
There's
shit.
The financial
Mommy and
transactions
daddy and
suddenly
sister
showing up.
Laura aren't just coming over to visit the kids. Maybe we're having family meetings. It would sound like. Sarah, we need your help. You know, Laura needs to get this attorney because she's got a, you know, we're trying to negotiate the plea deal because, you know, you don't want your sister to go in jail, do you, Sarah? It's gonna make you look bad too. Can you imagine the conversations? Oh, how I'd love to be a fly on the wall.
I think it's like withholding access to Ron that they're like threatening her with. If she doesn't help Laura, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what you gain by having access to Ron other than his money.
The life insurance policy.
Yeah, maybe they're threatening to write Sarah out of the will. That would be funny.
I think she liked Ron. I don't know. Didn't past like friends or colleagues or whatever kind of say that like Ron and Sarah were pretty close and Jan and Laura are like inseparable or whatever.
Rich Lieberman suggested that in a couple of things.
Yeah, so maybe
it's
they're
worth.
withholding access to Ron if she doesn't help Laura.
I don't know. The guy's so frail. I mean, he's getting to the point where travel's difficult.
He's not that frail. Everyone pointing out that
he's having some mobility issues.
he sounds crappy in this hearing,
yeah, for
but
sure.
on 4th of July he was able to talk just fine. So but
he didn't have to move a whole lot. He was sitting there for that one. I think he is getting some mobility because I mean that's what Parkinson's is going to do after a while.
It does end up fucking you up and you become super tired.
I know.
He wasn't doing great on the walker in the raid footage, but he moved. They didn't have to hold him up the whole way. It's like, well, he's still somewhat mobile, but it's obvious it's not easy for him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that like mentally he seems to have just
he's
fine
still
capacity.
there. He's still there with his mental faculties for sure.
Yeah.
It's just all the rest, and that's probably what's hardest for him. See, Bruce the Moose says, I think it's more of a straw man transfer than a money laundering, but Tiff might know better. Straw man transfer, what does that mean? I've not heard that. My Bruce is hurting my brain. Stop it, Bruce.
Is that like a skeleton filing?
Very good. Touche. But I don't have those sounds loaded up again. Let's see.
I have the clown music.
Yeah, I've got a few things. Half of the truth is still a lie, says Linnell's Lipstick IRL. Yeah, there's a lot of lying going on here, and it's making me uncomfortable.
hey, these were informal conversations. I was the one who finalized it. I'm taking full responsibility. These were informal conversations with people who said these are the things that we ought to say, and this is what will touch people.
Who said these are things we ought to say?
And this is what will
That's very
touch people.
formal. And this
What
is
will touch people.
that
So-
sounds like someone trying to do
Manipulation.
PR.
Manipulative.
That sounds like a lawyer trying to do PR.
Or a marketing genius like Sarah trying to get money so that she doesn't have to pay.
Is she a marketing genius? Have you seen some of her videos?
Interviews of her, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, well, okay, she's not like a complete idiot like her sister, but I wasn't getting genius from her necessarily.
She might be more print marketing than like in front of the camera marketing, though.
That was my interpretation. She spends a lot of time at a computer.
Yeah, probably.
But she's done a couple appearances here and there.
See, Laura could
yeah.
have done something like that, but then she put all of her efforts into destroying people instead, and that is
Right.
so stupid. Anyway.
Yeah, misdirected energy in all the wrong directions.
Yes.
But I finalized it. I posted it, and I have administered the funds.
Right, but the reason that I'm asking for this, Miss Owens, is because it's important to understand what the intent was when this was drafted. And you initially said that a family friend drafted this, but it's apparent to me that you are not going to give me the name of that person. So I'm going to move on. But you are now saying that you're going to take full responsibility for the drafting and posting of this GoFundMe post and request for donations, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you then. You tell me, what was the specific purpose of, and I need specifics, don't give me generalities. I want to know the specific purpose. What specific money were you looking to raise for what specific purpose from the
tapping.
Chat is breaking my head now.
Tapping.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say bye to Rennie.
We've got TX Lincolns and TX Packet. My head is hurting.
I think
Yeah,
TX
TX
Packet
is
is TX Lincoln's.
How are we doing that so quickly? I'm watching chat. Oh, I can't. It hurts my head. I can't. Well, to anybody leaving, good night. Catch you on the replay crew.
Lovely to see you.
Yes, good night.
See, Bruce says money laundering is when you take illegally obtained money and try to make it look legitimate. Their money is legitimate from a pension or Social Security, so it's not laundering. But is it legitimate? I would say, Dr. Moose, if it comes from a misrepresented GoFundMe.
That's fine if it's the pension and Social Security, but right, I think Jennifer's trying to pull on the GoFundMe thread.
Yes.
Where that was not acquired by like upstanding means.
No.
But it was mixed with the pension and Social Security. So they're just trying to take money, run it through Sarah so that Queen Jennifer can't follow it.
So there's some distance.
And then bring it back toward whatever they want to pay.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I would agree with that opinion too.
Sure,
it's an attempt to separate what's going on with them. And I think it was Patrick that said with Tiff, they think the commingling is going to help them by hiding everything, but it's just going to make it worse.
Yeah.
And not only have they commingled within their, I couldn't believe this, 8 different bank accounts.
Yeah, 8. Jesus fuck.
Sweet
Crazy.
Lord in heaven. But now we've got Sarah's bank account's going to be implicated in this too.
Yep. They're just going to start digging into their stuff. Like,
oh, Remy says just one per tab. It's no big deal. Okay, fine. You people and all your multiple personalities on the interwebs. If Chase J. Jones enters my chat, we're going to have a lot of discussions. I want Chase J. Jones on my channel. I want an interview with Chase J. Jones.
that would be pretty epic. Okay, who's going to change their name to Chase J. Jones?
Oh my God. They get a link.
GoFundMe.
To get caught up on our mortgage at that point and to pay down credit card bills and to cover our...
Omar. Hi, Omar. How you doing? I don't want that smoke. That's true. We're entering smoke season here. It's not going to be pretty. I agree with that. And shall we say again to Omar, congratulations on the $1,000 tie that made its way to Llama, who is drinking in its intoxicating qualities just about every time I see her on stream.
Llama said it smelled delectable and then rubbed it in my face backstage after my stream on Friday as well further. So
Dear Lord.
So she brings it up in public and private, just to be clear. How good it smells.
I think Omar should send a bottle of refill for the tie to the ladies because I think they're going to need it. I think they're going to wear it all out, and Omar's going to have to refill it. I don't know what else they're
the
gonna
little
do.
bottle goes along with the tie in the box.
It should. It should. Yeah. If the tie seems a little bit stale, use the eau de essence included herein.
Yes, refresh.
Expenses. We were at a point where I think we had just very, very little in the bank account, very little it was a bad situation.
Okay. So
Sure.
the posting mentions profound challenges arising from medical struggles suffered by Mr. Owens, correct?
I don't have the post here. I don't have it.
Well, guess
And,
what?
so begins
Guess what I have.
that I don't have it in front of me nonsense.
God,
Yeah.
see, this is how good I am. Shall we read again?
Yes,
so
let's
good.
everybody
Again?
stroke his ego. Let's go.
No one should question how good you are anyway.
I know. See, this is why I'm just outraged that I don't have a bazillion subscribers, right?
Right? I actually thought that you did. Like when I first started watching you, when I finally stumbled across you, I was literally like, wait, why doesn't he have like many,
Why
many,
does he
many
not
more
have like
what is
20,000 people?
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
Story of
everyone's
my life.
sleeping.
I don't know. I seem to be the best kept secret in this whole thing, and maybe that's for the better. It keeps the evil eye away from me a little more.
That might change. I think now I'm the best kept secret.
Echoes has been in some legal filings, though. So
This
yeah,
is true.
I have not yet.
This is true. Well, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read what Jan Blech
you do
claims
that.
she
I
wrote.
have got my laptop's about to die, so I got to go get my power supply. So and that's
Well, at
convenient.
least
Homer's
you're not in a
Refill.
341.
Omar was thinking we need to promote Echoes. Oh, well, thanks, Omar.
Yes.
You know,
I
part
agree.
of my more egocentric self says, yeah, I want the attention. And then the more rational part of me goes, no, I don't want people targeting me. I don't want that target on my back like other people have had it. So it's, it's a double-edged sword for me. What do? You can't have them both.
You just go with whatever happens.
That's why I figure I'll just keep doing what I do, and whatever happens, happens. Because that's about all I can do, is be myself and share my nuttiness with the entire world.
We love it.
Yeah, I just need some cute little light up ears like that, though.
They're rainbow.
Do they change colors too?
Yeah, they're
Oh, my
RGB,
Lord.
RBG,
Oh, of course
whatever.
they are.
I never
Of
know
course.
the.
Of course they are.
I think it's RGB.
I believe you.
Yeah.
What else would one do? Oh, it is slowly changing colors. See, I haven't noticed yet that every time I look at you, they're a different color.
Now they're like yellow.
Oh my God, my observation skills aren't very good right now. I'm so bankruptcy'd out. I can't notice anything else. Okay, here's
You can also
here's what
tell
she
by
writes.
that part is easier to
that's-
see the
yeah.
actual color.
Okay,
of
so you got
whatever
like
it
logos on the side. Got it. Got it. I need some of those. My very expensive Bear Dynamic Pros are already falling apart, and I'm not happy about it.
No, these are razors. So the thing is, if anyone knows, anyone on the design team at Razor, I would like a custom pair of these where these ears are actually horns instead. Like devil horns, obviously.
Shameless 9301 says they're wounded dogs right now, so hopefully you are safe, Echoes. Something I learned long ago
They
is some of the most
strike
dangerous
when they're
animals are when they're wounded.
Sick and cornered.
Yep.
Some of the most dangerous animals,
That's when they
Oh, when
lash
they're
out
cornered.
sometimes.
especially if they're rabid dogs.
Yep.
Here we go.
For nearly 5 decades, Ronn Owens was the voice that guided, entertained, and inspired countless listeners on KGO 810. Today, the iconic call letters will be retired as they fade into history. It marks the end of an era, ChatGPT, double M dash. But Ron's legacy continues to resonate deeply in the hearts of those who tuned in day after day for his wit, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to thought-provoking conversation. Today, Ronn is facing profound challenges. After living with Parkinson's disease for 23 years, his health battles have intensified. He has courageously faced not only Parkinson's, but also count them, 4 bouts with cancer. None of them were twins, though. Again, double M dash chat GPT. Most recently, colon cancer, double chat GPT. And because that's not enough, and serious heart issues. We won't say whether or not it's heart arrhythmia or myocardia or just vascular disease, but he has serious heart issues. These medical struggles have taken a toll both physically and financially on the man who has been a pillar of strength for so many. If Ron's voice has ever brought you comfort, sparked conversation, or simply made you smile, now is the time to show your love and gratitude. This GoFundMe is an opportunity for us to give back to the man who gave us 48 incredible years of radio excellence. Every donation, no matter the size, will help Ron and his family navigate this difficult time. Let's come together to support a Bay Area legend and remind Ron that his community stands with him, just as he stood with us all those years. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity, and for keeping the spirit of KGO and Ron Owens alive in all your hearts. Applause, please. Applause. Applause.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's disgusting. Every time I read it, it's disgusting.
So I'm relying
Just to remind everybody what she said, that she can't seem to remember conveniently.
on you to quote it.
Well, no. You just said you were going to take full responsibility for what was said in there and posting it. It's still up on the GoFundMe. You're aware of that, right?
Right.
Okay. So, on your computer right now, are you able to pull it up while you're talking to me?
I don't have my computer with me right now.
All right.
No, I'm not in a situation where I have a computer.
Okay, so as the person who authored and is 100% responsible for the posting of this donation request, do you recall that the post referenced Mr. Owens' extreme medical troubles?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you agree that the suggestion from this post was that you needed money to cover medical bills?
No, that was not. It was simply saying that he had extreme medical struggles and that there were financial struggles as well. They were not tied together. It was simply saying that there were that he'd had all of these medical issues, and on top of that was dealing with financial issues as well.
Okay, because
I don't think there's any.
I feel bad for Craig Riddle, who's put it on a monthly recurring payment. Poor Craig.
Poor Craig. Cancel your card.
Yeah, we are in trouble.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm a
Oh
Harry
dear,
Potter
Mr.
freak.
Filch, we are in battle. Yeah. I will have order. I
Oh,
need to
this is
get.
mine.
Oh, that's a good one. Where
Chamber
have
of
you
Secrets.
been? I need some umbrage, I think, for when this goes to trial.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any of her on here, but I'll probably replace something with some umbrage. That's a
We
good
must
one.
not tell lies. I'm gonna have to add a whole nother couple pages to my my poor roadcaster's just gonna be full.
Yes.
Oh my God. Although if I actually go to see the trial, maybe I won't need it. See,
I have to put the chorus of the Megan Trainor song. I can tell you're lying because your lips are moving.
Your lips
Tell
are
me
moving,
you
so
have
you're
done.
lie.
I need that. Yeah.
I think Megan
That's
Fox
how I
needs
think
to
of
license Snake Chorus to everybody.
I agree. I would use it.
I would
I
too.
do. Yeah.
Nothing in there that specifically says it was for medical bills.
Well, it doesn't say that, but it does say, and I will quote you, today, Ron is facing profound challenges. After living with Parkinson's disease for 23 years, his health battles have intensified. He has courageously faced not only Parkinson's, but also 4 bouts with cancer, most recently colon cancer, and serious heart issues. Now, this is the very important part here, Miss Naylor. These medical struggles have taken a toll, both physically and financially, on the man who has been a pillar of strength for so many. So you see how I tie the medical struggles to the financial? Because you say it right there. These medical struggles have taken a toll both physically and financially. So what did you mean by that when you put that in the donation request?
Well, we have had, he hasn't been able to work, so he hasn't been able to do,
What's he going to do? Be a greeter at Walmart? He's air quotes retired, right?
Supposedly.
He's
Well,
80.
For God's
Well,
sake,
that's-
yes.
That's like minimum.
He
age
wouldn't
to
be
a
working
greeter at
even if he
Walmart, to
could
be
work.
honest.
Most
Yeah.
people are retired by by then. Obviously it's not a particularly physical job, but like most people by then are like well retired. I mean, that's really why didn't you get a job? You've been unemployed for how long? You're way younger than he is and good
too.
health.
And why can't that good for nothing daughter get off her lazy ass and get an actual job that requires, I don't know, maybe a W-2?
Seriously. Or a 1099, that's fine
or
too.
Or 1099. Well, yeah, we'll take either. However it works.
This entire hearing is like how old are you?
Yeah.
He retired in 2021, as Trish Jackson's mom rightfully says. He can't work.
But he can't provide for the family with his pension and $21,000.
Because she has a condition.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? The older one or the younger one? I have a
life-threatening issue, emergency thing.
I have a life-threatening autism.
I have it. Oh my God.
I have autism.
Oh my God.
I have autism. I can't.
Oh.
I just can't.
I need my horse. I gotta ride the
I
horse.
can't do it. If I go to my DVRO trial, I'm gonna have a breakdown and I can't do it.
Oh, there's too many horses. Too many pregnancies. I can't.
Can I have a Zoom link?
I'm bleeding out of every orifice in my body.
I'm bleeding out of everything.
Everything. I can't work. I can ride a horse, but I can't work.
I'm gonna sit outside a doctor's office instead of going into it. It's an
Is JeepDaddy trying to use silly voices too?
Yes.
Trying.
I
think I'm
I
being
think
successful.
naturally,
Thank
though.
you very much.
No, my question is, are you actually like hitting a button?
Yes, I'm hitting a button.
Okay, that's not working either, sir.
Okay.
Your whole
This
thing's
isn't
not working. No.
Oh my.
Do you have it turned down?
Christ. No.
Were you speaking in a falsetto
Yes.
into the button?
No, I had the button. Just push the button. Did that not change?
So it sounded falsetto.
No, the button's not working.
It sounded falsetto to me.
Do you hear that?
See, we have a running shtick where I use the high voice and he's got one too, and we can pretend to be Legos. None of his stuff is working.
I hate it. I hate everything right now.
I tested mine before I went live.
As a cybersecurity professional, none of my shit is working live on stream.
Okay, is this any better?
No.
No.
Does that work?
Hey, there's a chicken.
Oh, I heard a chicken.
Did you fix it?
Fucking StreamYard.
Oh, I didn't have any problem.
You sure it's not voice mod?
There we go.
Okay.
Good job. As a cybersecurity professional, you fixed it.
As a cybersecurity professional.
And he did it with lots of people watching too. That's impressive.
Yes.
That's almost like taking your clothes off on stage. Omar says her court pleadings kind of said it all. Boy, don't they? And Omar would know.
You've seen all of them.
He has seen it all. And all the stuff behind the scenes he can't talk about right now.
Oh, that's gracious.
See, that's what I'm looking forward to in some of this is, the memoirs of Omar. Because I know they're good.
Financially support the family. So yeah, there is that.
Okay, so you're saying that as a result of these medical struggles, it took a toll on Mr. Owens financially to the point where you're saying he couldn't support the family.
Well, yes. I mean, that's part of it, but it.
Okay, but at the time that this was posted, Mr. Owens and you were collecting at least $14,000 a month in pension income, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so let me ask you: were there any specific medical bills that you intended to be able to pay using GoFundMe funds?
Not that I recall, but again, the way that it was phrased, the way that I recall it being phrased, it was not indicating that this was to pay for medical bills. It was that we had financial struggles as well.
I call bullshit.
So what you mentioned earlier.
I call hard bullshit. So what I was saying on my stream is that when you use the word medical on a GoFundMe, it doesn't matter if you're saying anything else besides the word medical. You've used the word medical, that makes it sound like this money is going toward helping
Is it me or is
What
it
happened?
Highville who's
I don't
going
know.
funny?
Yeah, it was kind of going. I wasn't sure if it was me or what, but yeah, no.
I think we all went funny.
It could be.
Well,
It could be.
But what I was saying is
StreamYard may
that,
be
like-
striking again.
This, like, when you use the word medical, it doesn't matter if you use any other words after the word medical. People just assume it's going to medical bills or medical expenses. Like,
yeah.
period.
This is the same thing that I was getting at earlier around what the therapist said around. It's just the reality within their own space that they can't think about this situation from somebody else's perspective because there literally doesn't exist potentially, and like it's just all they see is their own reasoning. Oh, I never intended it to be that way. I was just like calling it out, but they can't even conceive of the fact that somebody else is going to read that and be like, oh,
that's also what I was saying earlier.
Yeah,
With,
just can't.
Like when they were talking about when they said, because these are the words that will touch people.
Yeah.
So that you can say the wrong
was
words
deliberately
in order
crafted.
to mislead them. Yeah.
So it was deliberately crafted to be a pity grift.
Yes.
I said that from the day I saw it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy when I get things right. See, it's an
Here we go
endorphin
again.
hit. A little dopamine hit on the side too. I like it when I'm right.
I know you do.
It's terrible. I'm going to pick the speed up on this thing too. Like, yeah, don't we all? Don't we all?
I've never heard of anyone that said, "Oh, damn it, I'm
I
right
can't
again."
stand it.
Ugh,
I'm right.
that is the worst.
You know, I have to say that at
There are
work
some-
because I've got delicate eggshells to walk on.
Well, and I've got
Oh, it's so bad when I'm right. Oh, I'm so sorry I was right again.
sometimes in my line of work, it's the same thing. It's like, you know,
have to do
I
that.
don't want to be like, please say I'm not right. And when thinking of the worst case scenario, Val, this is going to get completely fucked.
Yeah.
But
Well, Leon, the whole point is that he is indeed they're trying to make it seem like they can't survive in the U.S. healthcare system with his litany of ailments. But these people are making $21,000 a month in
And-
guaranteed income.
And he has his exquisitely wonderful SAG-AFTRA benefits.
Health insurance. Yeah, he has health
Yes.
insurance. Most of his health stuff is covered anyway, regardless.
He's got better insurance, I would wager, than all three of us combined.
probably,
Probably. Yeah.
I mean,
Or at least according to Rich Lieberman. Rich Lieberman made it sound like it's out of
insurance
the deal.
benefits are pretty decent. So I mean, and I'm, but it ain't that. I'd sign up for SAG-AFTRA, like their pension
Sure.
plans, long before corporate daddy. But yeah,
And yet they wouldn't cover Shannon Doherty's bills, so that's weird.
That is weird.
Years that you wanted.
But this was also months before. This was 8 months before we filed for Chapter 13. This was to help us to try to avoid having to file for bankruptcy because we were in that kind of a difficult situation.
bless your stupid
Okay, well,
little heart.
let me
you don't
just
even
back up.
get it. You don't even fucking get it.
She
No.
does get it. That's
She
the
d-
issue.
yes.
She's
Well,
just
I know
playing
she
like
might
she
have-
does.
Like
Yeah.
she's just trying to weasel
It's
her way out of
word diarrhea to cover their asses and nothing more.
Feigning ignorance.
it.
Yeah, perfect. Feigning ignorance.
You mentioned that the GoFundMe funds you intended to use to pay your mortgage and pay credit card bills and get out of debt. That's what you just said a few moments ago, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so basically, what you're really telling me is that you were using the GoFundMe to clear yourself of debt. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we said financial.
There was someone in the background that said, yeah.
It
I heard
sounded
it.
very vocal
I-
fry-y,
It sounded kind of like Laura to my little ears.
a little nasal.
Little nasal. You know what? I'm going to back it up a click. And
Yes, let's back.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we said.
yeah. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
It's more clear later on, too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't super clear in my cans, but
It was for me. I turned it up.
We said financial struggles.
But you were using
in the go.
But so what
it
you're
said
saying,
financial stuff.
Right. Right, but I'm asking, really what you were doing was using GoFundMe to clear yourself of debt. You just said that, right?
We were using it to try to avoid foreclosure, to try to get caught up on our mortgage, to try to pay bills for financial struggles. Yes, that's what GoFundMe is for.
Well, typically, isn't it used to help people pay ongoing bills that they need to pay, to pay rent and to pay for groceries? Hold on, somebody is on the line. Is there somebody with you in the room, Ms. Naylor, behind you that is talking?
Calling it out.
She sure is.
Absolutely.
I think there's someone else in the room than the two of them.
Oh, you do?
I do.
You don't
Because
say.
the family that frauds together stays together, in my not so humble opinion.
They can share a cell.
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way, but that's okay.
Club fed. Why not?
Put them in the wing. Put them in the fraud wing
Budget
somewhere.
cuts. We have to put you all as a family in a family unit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ron, you're going to have to share a toilet with the two ladies, too. Oh, my God.
Absolutely not. Just
Okay.
me.
It's just you, the two of you? Okay. I need everybody to mute their phones. So everybody listen. You need to mute your phone.
It's funny that Queen Jennifer thinks it's always people on the phones.
Yeah.
Well,
Poor
they
thing.
make
But
it sound
she
like
can't
that.
tell. She
And that's
can't
the
tell.
thing that's different between when it's on a Zoom meeting, it lights
can see
up.
it, yeah.
It highlights wherever the noise is coming from, so you can easily mute them. But on
Why
a
didn't
Zoom
they do
call,
a
you
Zoom?
can't.
They did. It was on Teams.
This
And the
is
reason-
Teams?
It's Teams. And the reason
How do you know?
the reason I know it is because towards the end when they hang up the call, I
Uh-oh.
recognize that sound.
He knows the noises. The proprietary noises. Ooh, JeepDaddy for the inside scoop today, folks.
I love it.
Hey, it's not
Ooh.
it's not insider.
I
Anybody
thought
I
it
wasn't
was-
paying that close attention.
like knows that when you join a meeting or you hang up on a meeting with Teams, whether it's your enterprise edition or whether it's your personal one, it makes a certain sound when you join. And when she clicked the leave button, it made the leave sound. And even if
Oh,
you
yeah.
dialed in, you still see the phone number and the little microphone icon. She could have gone in, and if she created the meeting, she could have gone in and muted whomever that was, or see
And that's how
what
she did it.
number
'Cause
that-
I was wondering on a freaking desk phone, how on earth is she able to mute the right person? So I guess
sometimes you can do it's a broad stroke with some of the key combination things that just like mute everyone, but I don't think she ever did that, because she would have muted the phone number that Jan and Ron were calling in on, and or Ron. I don't know if they were on two separate lines. It sounds like they were on the same line, but
I think they were on the same line.
yeah.
So was Laura.
Yeah, no shit.
I was unsure. I thought, would you say, though, that she's got some recording device?
Oh, it's totally separate from whatever she's recording. This is not
Yeah,
a Teams
'cause-
recording. This is something external to Teams.
Why
Or-
can we not
yeah.
get this right? I was like, there's no way. I mean, how? Oh, okay. It is what it is. It would be so much nicer if we had clean from the source audio, rather
Yes,
than
it
I've
would.
got my recording device sitting here next to me and it's on speaker computer.
Yeah, and I don't,
Oh, that's obnoxious.
It's odd that she would choose to do an external recording device like that, and
Unless
then
she
suddenly
was
have
running
that.
multiples and she's got better audio running simultaneously, and we only got the cheap one for the sake of public.
Maybe, but I mean, like, I don't understand, like, because like they went at some point towards the end off the record, but the recording still happened.
Yes, it continued even if it was
So-
off the record.
Right. So I that part I don't fully understand, and that's the thing that, like, because if it was a Teams recording or a Zoom recording or any of those, then theoretically, if it's a quote off the record, you would have pushed a little freaking button up there that would have been like, nope, stop recording, and then you wouldn't have it. But yeah,
Deb Peterson says an audio auditor, I've never heard of that before, could separate it out to verify LO is there. That is news to me.
that would be very.
That's audio forensics beyond my comprehension.
This would be difficult to do because if it's an external recording device and not the actual recording feed from the call, the audio fidelity is really low. So
Yes.
I just don't. I would challenge somebody to do that if they can, and maybe software and all of that has definitely improved since, but like, I wouldn't count on
hard to
that
do.
from an external device. If this recording came from the actual platform, then yeah, I could totally believe that somebody could pick that apart and the quality would be much better. But yeah.
That's what I'm all about, is quality.
Somebody has their phone unmuted.
I mean, in the end, it's unlikely. I mean, other than your one weird case.
This is not them.
In the end, this is unlikely, other than your one weird case.
Unless this is Sarah, this is not them.
No. I mean,
This
who would be
sounds-
talking about one weird case?
Yeah. Well, she leaves, like, doesn't she just leave? Is this the point where she leaves the room?
Yes. Yeah. Because it sounds like someone in her office, because we're talking about someone's case. Omar says, I bet the moose could do it.
Probably.
That's
Yes,
someone's
Omar.
unmuted phone.
Omar volunteer the moose
Yeah.
without his consent.
But why on God's green earth, if you're in the office, why wouldn't you just use the fucking Teams link and dial in with the client?
I don't know.
I just, like, why?
I don't know.
I don't think this was in Jennifer's office. I think this was someone unmuted and they didn't realize that they were unmuted on this call and someone
She
walked
goes
into
out,
their
though.
office.
Well, it sounds like, no, she goes out, I think.
Hold on one second.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, she's getting up.
so she leaves.
The door opens.
Opens the door.
Think how young we were when we had sex. Just a general.
There's lolling in the background. And then suddenly it goes quiet.
Oh. Shameless says that was the prosecutor's office.
And then the
Okay,
door closes and
I
she
think
sits
I
down.
took care of the problem.
And then there were a couple of buttons dialed.
Yeah. Someone else maybe in the office was sitting on the call for who knows what reason. Whoops.
Didn't realize they were unmuted.
But again, why would you, like, God. Why would
Bruce makes it sound so simple. Because I know things about this, this is not easy work.
Then go for it, Bruce. Like, I would be really, like, if somebody can
Go Moose, go Moose.
with an external recording device that's recording the low fidelity, plain old telephone system, the POTS system call through with this VoIP thing, and can extract that level of detail out of there, then by all means, like, I would love to hear it.
Omar
I
says
think it's
they
challenging.
probably had over 20 people logged into either Zoom or Teams, and someone had their phone unmuted. But even so, they should have been able to mute everyone. That's how they do it in L.A. Ooh, Omar throwing down some shade. We do it right here in L.A.
Well,
I love it. I love
certain things done right in
It's
LA. Other
a
things,
little friendly,
very
lawyerly
questionable.
competition.
I don't know how they do it in New York because I've never done this stupid shit.
You're like, I don't have any clue how they do it here in New York.
I'm pretty sure the controls are
don't.
the same between LA and New York, and then Seattle.
Like, oh my God.
But LA, oh my God, LA.
Let's not bring the WeHos into this. Okay, moving right along.
Okay, so
Christ
but the bottom
almighty.
line is that you were saying that you wanted to pay past debt, including credit card debt, right?
Well, yeah, because if the credit cards weren't paid, we wouldn't have, the opportunity to continue to pay for food and basic expenses.
Well, like for example,
Other than the $21,000.
one of the credit cards that you deemed it necessary to generate funds from a donation through GoFundMe was Macy's. You thought it was essential to get donations to pay your Macy's bill?
We also.
I'm asking, no. Hold on. You have to answer my.
I love it.
Answer my question how I asked it. Damn it.
Questions, Miss Naylor. I am asking you, did you think it was necessary to ask for donations through GoFundMe to pay a Macy's credit card bill?
We didn't ask for donations to GoFundMe to pay a Macy's bill. No, we did not.
However, that's what you used. Hold on. However, you admit that you used GoFundMe funds to partially pay a Macy's credit card bill.
No.
No?
We had pension and Social Security money. We had pension and Social Security money that also came in that month that would have been used to pay a Macy's bill of whatever it would have been. I have no idea what it would have been, but not a sizable amount. We did have
Here's
pension
where the
and Social
commingling
Security
becomes a
money that would
problem.
have paid for that, and we did not ask.
You can, well, there are ways to untangle it, but who wants to?
I'm sure they can. And they have
If
I'm
anyone
sure,
could, it would be
teams
them.
of people that look into this shit.
God, can you imagine digging through the piles of papers?
I think there are people that like that as a job. I don't get it.
That
but
is a special person. It's not me.
not me.
Not I, said the ducky.
That would be quite the budgeting spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It's just
Omar giving the lawyerly insights. There's no reason
She
for her to
did
go this hard
royally
on
piss her
Jan
off.
unless she royally pissed off Jennifer. Royally.
King
This
Charles
lawyer
royally.
was pissed.
well, and the thing is like this has been like hasn't this been like this has been building. Like if we listen, Echoes, you and I have listened to previous audio about like with Jennifer on the call, and it's just like it's just needling. Jan's just been needling this whole thing, and so I feel like this is just the culmination to date.
This is the biggest tap dance of a chorus line ever.
Yeah.
We'll just tap dance around every question. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, yes or no. Tap, 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 tap. It is all evasive.
I like Cassie's point here. No need to trace. As soon as commingled, all funds are fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You
just
were
start
that
clawing things
insistent about
back.
it just being the thing. Open up your
Straight to the
ninth
buyers of
checking
Hellville.
account. Ninth
I
account.
kinda
You
wonder-
already have 8. Like, what's another one? What's a ninth at that point? What is a ninth? Why? Ah.
I
Can they take their pension away? I guess they could claw some from their pension or something. I don't know how it works. I'm not TIF.
I think Omar's commingled at least a time or two since college with Mrs. Omar. I'm going to assume.
Well, he's putting it out
Being
there
a
that he
dad.
hasn't-
I'm going to assume there's a little bit of commingling, at least with Mrs. Omar, but
I was
that's
going
an
to say he might
assumption on
mean
my
with
part.
non-Mrs. Omar people.
Oh, with Mrs. Omar.
That's how I read it.
Has something. Wait, are we back on the tie again? What's going on?
I was going to say, with that tie, I don't think any lady would want to go anywhere. It's like, hey, baby, I've got my tie on.
Leon, here donate to that monster.
For GoFundMe money to pay a Macy's bill. No.
Okay, well, do you recall last week providing me with a document entitled Accounting of GoFundMe Funds?
Yes,
And who drafted that?
I did.
Okay. So, and that was just last week that you gave that to me, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, on item number 3, I don't know if you have a copy of it in front of you, but item number 3, and you can look at this after we're done, but item number 3 says, itemized list.
Jennifer's like, the audacity of this family. The audacity. Yes, I don't think she's used to being treated with this.
It doesn't sound like she sounds like this is like unprecedented in her line of work.
It probably
Jan
is.
certainly postures herself that she's above all of this questioning. How dare you
Just a
question
minor
me?
thing.
I'm Jan Black Owens. You have no
I don't know,
right
you
to
have it in
accuse
front
me
of
of
you.
anything.
You tell me. Like,
It's part
you,
of the
it's your
family
it's your
psychosis.
yes, it is
Of
part of the family
quote
psychosis.
necessities payments for the calendar year 2025. Do you recall having listed that in your accounting of the GoFundMe funds?
Yes.
And one of the credit cards that you list here as being a necessity, you made 10 payments to Macy's. It's on your GoFundMe accounting. Are you denying now that you used GoFundMe funds to pay a Macy's bill when that's what you said in the accounting you gave me last week?
I was being transparent in terms of showing you what
There's that
monies
word.
had gone out of our main checking account and what they had gone to pay for. If I hadn't included that we had paid Macy's bills, that would have been incorrect. But did we ask for GoFundMe money for Macy's? No. Did we have Social Security and pension income that had covered that? Yes.
Well,
So I was trying to be very transparent in terms of showing exactly.
Very transparent.
She's trying to be transparent.
I'm trying to be.
so hard.
Oh, I'm
Being
trying.
transparent, you don't have to try. You just
That's
are.
like saying, I'm trying to be honest.
Yes. Why do you have to try so hard to be honest?
You do or do not. There is no try.
Everything that had been paid out of our account and, everything that had gone in.
Well, that's actually incorrect because I have your bank statements, and there was a lot more money going out than the payments that you list on the GoFundMe accounting. You picked specific payments in your accounting of the GoFundMe funds.
Get on it.
That added up to 140.
He could have a side business selling more than just ties. I'm just saying.
He could retire. Yes, and he could totally retire.
I know something JeepDaddy wants that's not a tie.
Hey now.
Hey now. This is what dreams are made of.
Yeah, and sadly, that's where they remain. But you should,
Giggity.
A girl can try, can't he?
$44,000. So you did not itemize all the payments that went out of all of your accounts, correct?
No, I thought. I mean,
Sweet God, we're not even halfway yet.
To try to
And buffering.
look at all of those. I had tried to give you.
We're not even a quarter
absolutely
way.
Everything and be as transparent as possible.
I understand that's what you were trying to do, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that you gave me a document titled Accounting of GoFundMe Funds, and included in the list of necessities are 10 payments to Macy's that you included as an account on the accounting of the GoFundMe funds. Are you denying now that you used GoFundMe funds to pay Macy's bills?
I am telling you that it was an attempt to be transparent as to what had gone out from our main checking account over 10 months or however long it was.
However long it was, we don't even know.
Again, if we did have pension and Social Security money coming in, that certainly would have covered the GoFundMe.
But that was not. But you didn't itemize all disbursements from your account in this accounting, did you?
Let's see, where'd that go? Leon on Hellville's channel said, "I think Queen Jennifer is a bully, and I'm here for it. I am here for it with these people."
Leon also wants to donate money to Ron, so
well, it's a choice.
a poor one.
No,
You
I would say
enjoy
that's a
being
bad
defrauded.
return. If you want to be stupid with your money and give it to people who will unwisely spend it, that's your prerogative, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Directly into this crime family's pockets.
I would say give it to Mike Maricini, whose links are above my head in a QR code, or down below here on the GoFundMe for Mike Maricini, who Laura Owens wrongfully accused him of all kinds of horrendous and heinous things. He's more deserving of money than Ron Owens, in my opinion.
Anyone is. To be fair.
Yeah.
Almost anyone.
Well, practically
Look,
anyone.
if I can have $21,000 a month in income, like that's guaranteed for the rest of my life, I'd be set. Like,
yeah, same.
So many people would
right.
give a body part for that kind of income.
God damn.
In retirement. Well, now
Ron
I'd
is
take
a
it now.
science experiment. Definitely.
He's something.
He has nodes in his brain or whatever.
Yeah, he had
all sorts of other stuff.
He had eStem brain surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't found a price tag for that yet, but I'm sure it was high.
Oh yes, but I wonder if the SAG-AFTRA thing covered it.
I can't imagine.
I mean,
that was probably a $70,000-$80,000 surgery to start with, I would assume. I need to ask that family member what that kind of thing costs. Where's my notes?
I believe we did. We gave you everything.
No.
We gave you the statements for.
I'm talking about
the statements.
I'm talking about the document that you gave me called Accounting of GoFundMe Funds. You gave me that document last week, correct?
This isn't that
complicated.
And you start off by saying GoFundMe made 151 payouts totaling about 132,000. Use of funds, summary use of funds. And you list a summary how payments for $66,000 was paid to the first and second mortgage. $47,000 were paid to credit cards and consumer loans. And then you itemize how that $47,000 was calculated. And included in that are Macy's payments. So according to your accounting, the Macy's was part of the way that you used the GoFundMe funds.
Well, again, then you would have to separate that from the pension and Social Security money that we had.
Can't do
coming
that
in.
if you
Well, we
commingled
did
your
separate
funds,
it.
you
In fact,
dumb
according to your own
broad. Oh my
accounting,
God.
this is you use this.
I hope you saved some of that for you haven't used it all up the first time you watched it.
I mean, I about fell out of my chair, and I was very
I was surprised you took the time to listen to it during your workday. Because you're busy. You're busy saving the internet.
Today was busy, but I don't know how I did it, to be perfectly honest, because I even listened to it at 1x speed.
Wow.
And there was moments where I'm just like, my jaw hit the desk and almost like knocked over my keyboard. And I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
That's why I had to take so many voice notes, because every freaking line is insane.
Especially right around now. This is when it started to get just
this
like
is where it starts
patently stupid.
You can't explain anything.
This accounting to show exactly. Hello.
Hello.
We're here.
Who's that? Is that Mr. Owens?
Yeah, I'm saying we're here.
Okay. Do you have something you want to add?
No.
Do you have something you want to say, Mr. Owens?
No, nothing.
Okay, I heard somebody speak.
Because
There was somebody else that wasn't us speaking on the line just a minute ago. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me just tell you, though, when you gave me this accounting of GoFundMe funds, I do want to note, according to your own accounting, only $243,000 of the over $132,000 of GoFundMe funds was used to pay medical copays, according to your accounting, correct?
Wait, you said 243,000?
No, 200. I'm looking at your accounting, and I think you need to look at your accounting with me so that we're on the same page here. And if you can't do that, then I'm going to have you come in for a full deposition, and I'll use these as exhibits and have them in front of you. I'm giving you the opportunity now to avoid that. If you pull up your own accounting that you sent me
for the in-person thing.
Yeah.
I think it happened at least. I think she said this at least a dozen times.
Probably. I'm not going to count it.
I'm going to have to go get my computer and sign in
no.
and everything.
All right, then we'll
pry it from Laura's cold little hands and go get that computer. Apparently, it's not the iMac that sits in the front room.
Oh
There must be more computers. I wonder how many computers they have.
we will do that.
Okay, why don't you just explain to me again? This was all stuff that was before this was 8 months before we even filed for Chapter 13, so I'm a little unclear as to why.
Queen Jennifer, I don't understand. This, this is all before Chapter 13. It shouldn't count. It shouldn't count, Queen Jennifer. You shouldn't be looking that far. You shouldn't be looking that far up my skirt. That was beforehand.
I'm going to look further than you think. I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Except for
this could get really out of control really quickly, couldn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, see, now we need to have Bacon here. We can just have the battle of the voices. Yeah, that could be rough.
I did not need a button for that.
Campaign that was been hounding on this. I'm unclear as to why after 11.
All right, somebody needs to mute their phone, and please repeat. It's very annoying for the people that are on here. If you want to be a part of this, you need to mute your phone. Say that again, Miss Owens, because I didn't hear you.
No, I was saying I just am unclear as to what. This was 8 months before we filed for Chapter 13. This was an attempt to avoid having to file for bankruptcy, and I'm just unclear as to what it has to do with the Chapter 11. I'm just seriously, I'm just asking, excepting for the fact that that this online smear campaign has been hounding this and trying to,
Smear.
tried to hound every aspect of our lives. So
Okay.
I just don't know what it has to do with Chapter 11.
I understand.
It was
Right.
a year and a half before Chapter 11.
I understand that you'd like to think it's not relevant, but it is, and I don't have time, and it's not appropriate really for me to kind of advise you on the relevance, the legal relevance of determining the disposition of the GoFundMe funds. But we can go back to the medical. I mean, I'm just looking at your own accounting, and it says that medical copays were of the $132,000 that you received from GoFundMe, only $243 went to medical copays, according to your own accounting. Do you recall putting that in your accounting that you gave me last week?
Yes, and it probably was more than that. That was what I could come up with, at the last minute. Again, I was putting this together without the help of an attorney and putting it together very quickly.
Deb,
and again, the GoFundMe.
The main question here of what this has to do with the bankruptcy is if you got $143,000 off of like everyday folk who probably couldn't afford it,
Fixed
how
income
is it that
people
you
for
are
sure.
in bankruptcy? What the fuck happened to those funds, and what happened to all the $21,000 a month that you make guaranteed? Where is this going? So they're trying to account for where all of that money went, as well as where all the other money is going.
Right, because
If
if
it
you're
were
filing
me-
if you're filing bankruptcy, you're basically telling like the legal system and all of your creditors that you're so broke that you can't pay shit, and you deserve by the legal system to have reprieve. And this is like clearly a thing that like she's trying to spin the whole to do, like the GoFundMe money, how it was commingled. Oh, we were paying Macy's cars, or we were doing this thing, or you know, whatever. It just that's why all of these little nuances and details matter, because once you get into this whole thing, it every penny in and out matters. And later on in this video, they talk a bit about like income, gross income versus net income. And Jan even fucking trips over her own pecker over the whole, like, what is gross income? She can't even fucking, it's like she doesn't even get that. Because the expenses outweighed the thing and therefore it was zero. It's like, no, bitch, that ain't how this works. Okay. It's not how this fucking works. So just shut the fuck up for a minute. And like, it's dumb. It's infuriating. Cause like she's looking to basically just like obliterate the debt. And so all of this shit matters.
She wants all the debt excused. There's no question.
It's like, oh, I want my house for free. I want my car for free. I want this for free. I want to be able to fund my daughter for free. Just take a fucking pill, girl.
Did not say that it was for
JeepDaddy
medical
rant
bills.
over.
It did not say that. It said because of financial struggles.
Okay. Well, are you saying that I can't rely on the accounting that you provided me? That it's not accurate?
I'm saying that I am human. I am not an attorney. I did the very best to be as transparent as possible. It seemed to me very obvious from the GoFundMe deposits. It seemed very easy to see where the GoFundMe money then was transferred.
Are you calling
from
Queen
a
Jennifer
checking account.
stupid?
I did my very best. I'm not an attorney. I tried so hard to be transparent. I tried so hard to be honest with you, Queen Jennifer.
Answer
I'm
question.
doing the best I can. I'm doing the best. Is my best not good enough for you, Queen Jennifer? Oh, question.
Jansplaining. Oh, I like that. No thanks, okay.
I'll jansplain some things to you. Oh, yes, I will.
Jansplaining always includes a whole bunch of buffering.
That was the. See, I wish you did more for daughter's vocal fry.
Oh no, it's so much better not to hear that. That's messy.
I know it's horrific.
It's
but
there though. You hear
it's
it.
there. Yeah,
It's totally there.
Well, maybe if Jan was doing all of the, shall we say, purging that Laura was, in my not so humble opinion, then maybe she'd have the same level of vocal fry. I talked about that months and years
Bruce
ago
is
too.
right. Jan did all the best she could.
I did all the best that I could to be transparent.
Oh, no, that will get awkward, but yes.
They will get awkward.
And then went to pay bills.
Okay.
And that it was exhausted in the first couple of months. I think the issue has been that people are thinking that somehow there was money left over from GoFundMe that we're hiding, and it seems to me very transparent that the money went to pay bills, again, because as it had been said in the GoFundMe, whatever you want to call it, pitch, that
I wouldn't call it a pitch.
Pitch. That pissed me off.
I wouldn't call it a pitch.
It's like an advertising campaign. No. We don't call this a pitch.
I wonder if someone else used that term to them. Maybe someone in advertising. I wonder.
That's what I mean. I think Sarah's
Yeah.
more involved than
She could be.
everyone's thinking.
She could be. God, see, that would just
One more reason why Echoes was right. Yeah. Let's move on. Oh.
I swear to God, I'm going to come up with a way to put a scoreboard on this damn thing.
I know you will.
Just push me further, buddy.
I've been saying she's a lot more involved ever since I met all the guys on June 10th. So,
oh, that's right. You were there. I keep forgetting.
I was.
Must have been horrifically hot.
It was, but it was magic anyway.
It was like magic
Sweaty
in
magic.
the desert. Poof. Without Disney. And I'm here for that too.
That's just fine by me. Oh,
We had serious financial struggles.
Okay.
And it did not say if for medical bills or medical copays. It said
I understand that.
Medical challenges, many of them.
Okay, but wouldn't you agree though that by mentioning all of Mr. Owens' medical ailments, the implication was that the money was needed to help fund health and medical expenses? Would you agree with that? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough. You don't need to explain. It was a simple yes or no question.
Stop talking.
That's the beginning of her
shut
saying,
up.
Oh, no, you don't need to explain. That's, I think, the first one.
Bruce says, I don't think
Won't be
they're
the
hiding any
last.
money. I don't think they're smart enough. LOL.
No, they're not. But she tried to hide the money by cutting a fucking cashier's check or transferring it to Sarah.
Yeah, she was sitting on $7,000 in cashier's checks.
At least.
What's up with that? Who's just sitting on piles
They
of
tried
cashier's
to hide the
checks?
money in ponies and the LLCs.
Or
as
just
well.
unfinished cashier's checks. I don't know.
That too.
It's
Who were
odd.
they made out to?
My bet would be that they were making them out to Sarah.
I mean, you have to.
In my
when you
not
go
so
get a-
humble opinion.
When you have to go get a cashier's check, you've got to specify who the payee is. You can't just be like, whomever I feel
You know,
like.
mommy and daddy's credit cards are maxed out, so to speak. Especially that Macy's card.
In the documents, they don't specify who the cashier's checks are made out to, but sure as shit, the actual check will say. And I'm sure Queen Jennifer is like, send me a copy.
I'll bet Queen Jennifer's got her thumb on all those bank records.
Yeah, well, she also told them you are absolutely not allowed to spend those checks. Those checks remain as they are.
Do you think they'll listen?
They better. Queen Jennifer's not
7,000 is a
fucking
pretty
around.
that's a pretty specific number, even though it's rounded off too.
Right.
It's not 5,000. It's not 10,000. It's boom 7.
7, and in the form of 2, right? Like a $6,000 one and a $1,000 one. Like,
is that how that works?
That's that's what.
I don't go getting large cashier's checks.
Look, that's just how she chose to do it. I've made cashier's checks out for $45,000 before. It doesn't there's no limit really.
Fancy.
As long as the
JeepDaddy is loaded.
Look, how did you think I got my Jeep? Okay, I had to fucking shell out some bucks, but like, there's no limit. Like, it's not a $6,000 limit on a check like that. It's just if the funds are available, it's guaranteed funds. So that's just how it works. I don't know.
Agree that the implication from your GoFundMe donation request that the money was going to be used for medical and health bills. You don't agree?
No, it was an update for his listeners, his followers.
The GoFundMe's an update for his listeners and followers. Give us money. This is just an update of how our life is going. Tag, thanks for watching our Facebook.
Orders who have been loyal with him over 46 years.
Hold on, Miss Owens. I'm going to have everybody on the phone right now who's on here check their phone and make sure it's on mute.
To me, that sounded like Ron clearing his throat.
Yeah.
Sounded like something.
A recurring problem, and I'm not sure. I might have to stop the meeting and have this and ask that we do this meeting not in a public forum because this.
Boo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boo, hiss, tomato.
Boo, hiss, tomato.
I know we have a lot of people on the line, but if you are not Mr. Owens or Miss Naylor, your phone must be muted.
No, Rob. No, Rob. I was not there. Not at all. I know better. I was
there, but I was muted.
I don't want to get sucked into the subterfuge
I
of
know
everyone.
How to mute look, I know how to mute my phone. I know how to mute double mute so that whatever's going on in the background is not heard on the call. I'm not.
Yes.
I am content waiting. I do not need to hear it real time. I am patient.
I am not.
I know. You're not alone, Hellville. I know there's others.
I'm an Aries year of the dragon. We are not known for patience.
Is there any way to know how many people were sitting on that call?
I think there were 96.
Sweet God. That's more than I thought. I thought maybe 30. Wow.
I mean,
Everyone
if
went,
you
oh,
signed
we've
in on
got the
client,
number
you would
for
know.
listening to Queen Jennifer give these bitches the smackdown.
So
Let's all
if
go
you
listen.
when you call in, it tells
gives
you
you a
how many
number?
listeners are on the call, and I had to call. I had to call in on my second computer towards the end of the call because I had a meeting with my boss. So yeah, so I signed in over there, and it said 96 or somewhere around there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm,
Wow.
I am not going to keep doing this. I understand that there's public interest in this hearing, but you cannot have your phone on not on mute. You are interrupting this hearing, this proceeding. So
I'm not even there, and I feel scolded by Queen Jennifer.
No shit.
As you should.
It's like, oh my God, I just need to tuck my tail between my legs and go sulk in the corner.
I'm gonna have to get some of these sound bites and use them when I need to scold echoes.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
It'll get me every time.
We'll talk about that later.
please, everybody who's on this phone call right now, check your phones and make sure that it's on mute, please. Okay, we're going to have to, if this happens a couple of more times, then I'm going to continue this, and I'm going to ask that instead you have you come in and we'll do a 2004 examination, and that will be private.
Right, number 2.
I cannot keep dealing with these interruptions through people failing to keep their phones muted. Okay, so let me just ask you, and to be clear, you would agree that payments to a Macy's credit card would not in any way alleviate Mr. Owens' medical struggles, right? You would admit that pretty obvious fact, right?
Yes.
Okay. You say that the wording said that it was financial struggles. Did you ever state in any respect?
Is that a Jen Machado reference? Or what's her name? Megan's been talking about her lately. Chocolate pistachio lattes with whole milk.
No,
Or Jess Machado, I think, or whatever his name is. I can't keep up with everybody, but I see some of it, sort of in tangents, and then it dribbles into these chats, and I'm like, I think I know that is, because she's I don't know. I don't want to get into it. We've got too much to cover.
Responses to
We've got to get through this damn thing. It's getting late.
donations or any public statements that the funds were being used for things like your Macy's?
Do I need to speed it up faster?
Maybe a touch,
Maybe,
because
yeah.
there's still a lot to go. We're gonna be here till midnight, Echoes.
I know. I was
It
afraid of that.
is. It's 12:30 here, so.
Hellville doing the midnight run. Graveyard shift.
Bill?
After working a full day.
Oh, I hear you.
Absolutely not, because they were not. In my view, those were expenses that were being covered by our pension and Social Security.
But you'll agree that according to your accounting of the GoFundMe funds, you state that some of the funds were used for Macy's.
Again, that would, I think we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one. I have explained.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this, Queen Jennifer.
How do you
Sorry.
agree to disagree on that you spent money on your Macy's card? When it says Macy's card.
I wouldn't characterize it as that, Queen Jennifer. I'm sorry. We're going to have to agree to disagree.
Oh my God,
I would characterize it as a smart decision.
The next time my credit card bill is due, I'm just going to write to my bank and just be like, I'm
have to
sorry, we're
agree
just
to
going to have to
disagree."
agree to disagree on this bill.
Great answer. Great answer.
Yeah, how's that going to go over?
I got to tell Amex that and see how it works.
Right. My credit score is going to suddenly drop like a fucking brick balloon.
And then you're going to have to file complaints for violations when they
yes.
don't like when you don't like their response
Yeah,
to
it'll
you.
be like, oh
Yeah,
my God,
Mom's
it's
just
homophobic.
steady, you
Oh my
are
God,
right.
it's like, it's going to be, what else excuses can I come up with that goes? It's like, oh, that's homophobic. That's a discrimination.
You're attacking me.
against-
This is a hate crime.
This is a hate crime. Hate crime. Yeah, whatever.
Any good lawyer already has the answers before they ask the question.
Yeah.
That's I
said, 4D
depositions,
chess,
trial
checkers.
strategy. For Queen Jennifer, it's probably like 10D chess.
Yeah.
We've got a whole new board for every player. Oh my Lord.
How I interpreted it,
Leon, I'm not going to
you know,
answer.
my effort was to be transparent about absolutely everything we had paid out of all of our accounts. There was no intent to hide anything. And, you know, like a lot of people, we had a Macy's bill.
Right. So I understand. So what you're saying is that when you did this accounting, you understood that the accounting of the GoFundMe funds was a request to determine how you used the 132,000 approximate amount of GoFundMe funds, right? That's what you understood it to be?
Yes.
Yes. And you didn't think it was a request to show the U.S. trustee just itemize all the payments that came out of all of your accounts over an 18-month period, correct?
No, I actually did think that was it, and that the GoFundMe was part of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I did think that you
so
transparency and
okay.
was part of it.
So you're saying that you believed that when you were told by the judge is the one that ordered you to provide this accounting of the GoFundMe funds, isn't that correct?
Correct.
And now if I submit this accounting that you provided to me and I say, Judge, this was the accounting that was provided to me by the debtors, are you going to deny that what you put in here was an itemization of how you used the $132,000 of GoFundMe funds? Will you deny that?
I am not attempting to deny anything. I'm trying to be very transparent. Again, we had other funds that came into our main.
You don't have to repeat yourself. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you because we are going to be here for hours and hours if you keep repeating yourself because you're just not answering my question. I'm going to ask one more thing about this. You said that you believe that the accounting of the GoFundMe funds was intended to give the U.S. trustee an itemization of all of the disbursements out of all of your accounts over the 18-month period. Is that what you're saying?
My understanding.
I'm asking you, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
Can you phrase that again?
Sure. A few moments ago. Well, actually, why don't you just tell me in your own words? What did you believe that when the court ordered you to provide the U.S. trustee with an accounting of the GoFundMe funds, what in your mind did you think you were required to produce to the U.S. trustee?
My understanding, my interpretation was not that the court just wanted the GoFundMe. My interpretation of that was that they wanted everything. And so that's why I attempted to give everything and why I told the judge, whenever it was when we had the status conference, when I said that we had turned over voluminous statements because I wanted to be very transparent. I didn't want to hide anything. And I did not think that the judge was specifically just asking for GoFundMe. I thought she was asking really for everything and to be transparent on everything. So that was what, you know, I wanted to do.
Well, then I'm going to take a break. I want you to go get the accounting of GoFundMe funds that you sent me. I'd like to do that because I need to understand. That's what you're saying. So according to what you're saying, what you provided me was an itemization of all disbursements out of all 8 bank accounts over an 18-month period. Is that what you're suggesting to me?
I'm saying we gave you the bank statements. We gave everything that we thought would be, you know, an issue. You know, everything that you might want to see. And as I say, what I had done when I had initially looked at the transfers from my husband's account that the GoFundMe money had gone into our main account, I thought it was very clear as to what had come in and what had gone out, and that it was basically exhausted after the first couple of months. So that was, you know, that was my interpretation. And as I say, we can.
Interpretation.
We can look at the GoFundMe. I stand by what we submitted to you, and you know, as I say, I put the stuff together as fast as I could, as thorough as I could, and as transparent as I could. So,
okay.
If you want to get the nuts and bolts on the GoFundMe, I can. You know, I think that you know that there are people on the line who are. All right, enough.
I can't, Miss Naylor, no. I'm not going to allow you to use this as a platform to just start going off. No, stop. I had asked a very specific question. I want to at least have you admit that you provided me with a document that you titled Accounting of GoFundMe Funds. Will you admit that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Of course.
And among the other items that you list is that you used funds to pay for ADT home security, correct?
Correct.
And was that something that helped alleviate Mr. Owens' medical struggles?
Okay, I do want to point out something that pisses me off is that Queen Jennifer started on a thought process and then Jan just kind of talked over it, which was, I'm going to wait. We're going to take a break right now for you to go get your stupid ass computer in your not that big house that you should have access to all the rooms to. And look at your fucking documents, bitch.
Yeah, go get them.
Why didn't she wait? She kept going, and then Jan started talking and then never stopped talking. And like Queen Jennifer should have actually taken the break right there and been like, go get your stuff.
Stop. We are stopping right now. Go get it now.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. I'm going to go get a coffee. You go get your computer.
Assistant, I need 2 coffees for these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Bailey's.
I need like
my
3
God.
iced teas in the morning if I had to deal with these people. Good
I don't know
grief.
how she
And
put
a
up with this
joint.
for all this time. My God, like, I just by about halfway through, I was just like, how is she not just like lost her complete and utter fucking mind?
She kept her composure much better than I would have.
Oh my God, same. Fuck.
Strangle you through the phone.
God, I
Yeah.
would have just been like,
I'll get
kick
to you
from the
however I
fucking
can.
room. Yeah, exactly. Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
metaphorically speaking. We don't mean literally.
Obviously, I'm not condoning violence.
You mean we can't strangle someone through the phone? Are you sure?
Well, you know, someone got in trouble for implying about bitch slapping through the phone.
I know, from several thousand miles away for us, anyway.
Oh, for us, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but he lives in our time zone.
Seriously, my God, I hate that for Rob so much.
Yeah.
And for us, he was giving us a lot of really important information about the Arizona court systems and how they work. And now he doesn't really talk about that in that way anymore. And it really, really pissed me off.
Yeah, we had a good little conversation about some of those things one time.
Yeah.
Sigh.
The answer is yes or no. Did that alleviate Mr. Owens' medical struggles by using GoFundMe funds to pay for ADT home security systems?
Well, we have medical. We have a medical.
That's not a
alarm on
yes
there
or
yet,
no.
So that if we need to contact medical services, we can contact them through the ADT system. Yes. And in fact, the night before last, I had to.
Okay, I don't need to know about the night before last. That's okay. Please try not to deviate. Please try not to deviate.
You remember when John Cordray was talking about people who have to over-volunteer extra information?
Yeah, to sell the lie.
Classic case right here. Classic. I'm going to volunteer even more. And just the other night, let me tell you about this thing that justifies what I'm telling you, that we have to have the ADT thing, and we're going to pretend it's a medical thing, even though it's really not. I mean, it's got that little button with the cross where you can, like, summon, I don't know, what, ambulances or something, but this woman, she's
So
exhausting.
can a life alert. I mean, what are we talking about here? Why don't we have one of those? Way cheaper.
And I can't get up.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Because we will be here all
This is their playbook. This is just the thing.
It's the Owens family system.
all day. Also, among the items that you listed is that there was significant amount of money paid to life insurance from the GoFundMe funds. Is that correct?
If that was to catch up again on the life insurance is pretty important.
Well,
Remember
life
back to
insurance
life
is not
insurance.
important currently for your day-to-day existence, correct?
Well, you're correct in that, but if something were to happen to my husband and we needed, and there were a life insurance payout, it would help to pay for living expenses.
It would help to pay for living expenses.
Okay.
If Ron dies, sure.
This gold,
it'd be
this
so
gold digging bitch is already
rad
counting
shit.
the money from the life insurance policy. I guarantee you. It's got to be huge.
That's going to be clawed
gotta
back,
be
and
huge.
that policy is going to be canceled
I hope
before he goes. I also think he's going to outlive everyone in this family.
he might
still-
be one of the few that doesn't get put in the slammer.
Yeah, he's still kicking around after all these years of Parkinson's. He is a survivor.
He's actually done pretty well, I thought. Because I know
Yeah.
people with Parkinson's, and they've got a little bit more involuntary movement than Ron does, but he's had
Yeah.
lots of brain level tune-ups, too.
Yep.
That cannot be cheap. I'd need to get to the bottom of that one.
So yeah, I think in a certain way it is important. And again, it's been a 30-year payment that we don't want to lapse. That he doesn't want to lapse, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say yes, Ron. Say yes.
I cannot understand you, Mr. Owens. You have to enunciate better or step away from the phone. It's very muffled.
Sorry. Yeah, I let my wife talk. Go ahead.
No, I want to hear what you have to say. I'd like to hear from Mr. Owens.
No, don't let her speak
No,
more.
I'm a cuck. Let my wife talk for me.
Not wrong, not wrong.
I mean, what else could he be? He's had to have been beat down a little bit by these women.
Christ.
A little bit, at least.
He's
I
in
don't
a
know.
hell of his own making.
Whatever.
Well, yeah,
is
he
left
stayed with the crazy bitches.
Yeah, whatever's
Yeah.
left of his nards are like in Jan's
Evidently,
purse,
he
for
was
fuck's
out
sake.
away
I mean,
from them
come
for a
on.
period of time, allegedly. There was
And
like a
that's
brief
when,
separation.
if I
He was
were him,
happier.
I would have gone through with a divorce and I would have just checked myself into with half of my income that is guaranteed, so $11,000 or whatever. I would have checked myself into a really nice nursing home and called it a damn day, right? Is way more than he's getting $0 of his income now because his dumbass women in his life are spending it. So yes, speak up, Bumbles. I felt a little bad. I felt a little bad, but he did sound like he was gargling the phone.
I just couldn't understand what he was saying. It sounded like he was on top of the phone.
Yeah. When I'm sitting here, I'm trying to work as best I can. I've got a lot of really painful issues going on right now. But what I'm trying to say is you can take anything that we've given to anybody and then just say, is this really count or this doesn't count? The point is, we are as transparent as possible. We don't have some kind of a fund in I don't know, in Costa Rica or something like that. We have nothing to hide. Everything we're doing is trying to give exactly what you've asked us to do.
Okay. All right. So now I want to talk about, you keep mentioning your pension and Social Security income. And in fact, over an 18-month period, you had because I have all of your bank statements and I was able to calculate. You had $378,600 of income from pension and Social Security alone. Correct?
In 18 months?
Yes.
Yeah, in a year.
Yeah, I can both.
Okay. And you're saying that those funds were not sufficient to cover your regular living expenses.
Well, I again, the statements speak for themselves. You can see what came in and you can see what went out.
Well, I'm asking you, at the time that you were collecting in an 18-month period, you had income from Social Security and pension of over $21,000 per month at the time that you asked for GoFundMe funds. And you're telling me that even though you had over $21,000 per month in combined income, which was guaranteed income from pension and Social Security, you still needed to ask for GoFundMe funds?
Because at that point, we had had a lot of expenses that we hadn't anticipated, and we also our other sources of income had dried up, and so yeah, we've gotten in a bad situation. You can tell better than I can from looking at the statements.
Yes, I can, and I'll tell you that if you look at daily living expenses, right? And I'm looking at your Schedule Schedule J, and you just filed this. It was docketed yesterday. We're going to look at your Schedule J, and you actually did not properly add up the amounts. Do you have a copy of your amended schedules from yesterday?
I did something wrongly?
Again, I don't have my lap.
What?
I
ChatGPT did
never.
math wrong?
What? That can't be right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Top here.
Oh yeah, I can vote. You're right.
Access.
They did not include Good Luck Shop on their amended statements and shit. It was
And the New
missing.
Mexico one as well.
That's the Good Luck Shop.
Wasn't there two? There was the one she first
There
disclosed.
was the second one?
That was my impression. There was one disclosed. The Stylette was the one that was disclosed.
Well,
And
that
then there
was
was
an
another
old
one
one.
registered. Another one registered in New Mexico that was new.
That one was Good Luck Shop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe I'm confusing them.
Yeah.
Tiff explained it once, and I think I just got more confused.
One of them is a drop shipping, and the other one is a copy from some other horse equestrian clothing line or whatever.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, Stylete is the one that's the copy, and the other one's the drop shipping, we think. We think.
Oh, Lord. They tried to be ambitious, but nothing ever worked out.
To that, I
Maybe
thought
they should have
telephonic.
followed BAM's model. Oh,
Jesus.
never mind. Crossing the streams.
Okay, well then I might have to have you come in. I'll do the best I can, but it's kind of frustrating that you don't have your own documents in front of you. If we look at
Third threat.
just utilities,
Kind of
mortgage,
frustrating.
healthcare, groceries, and
Yeah. That's
Kind
so
of it's just
restrained.
kind of frustrating. But again, why didn't she stop the hearing and be like, okay, go get your
Home
computer
maintenance.
and pull it up?
Get your shit, ma'am.
I
Get
feel
your
like
shit.
that's a touch of British right there, of like just being very understated about like, oh well, that wasn't my favorite. Meaning I fucking hated it. It's right. That's that level of sass that I just fucking love.
Yeah, I love it.
You would have in excess of $3,000 a month of disposable income if you just look at your $20,000 or over $21,000 per month gross income. So
you look at you said what, utility, mortgage, and what?
Utilities, mortgage, healthcare, groceries, and home maintenance. The things that I'm taking out, I did a thorough analysis of all of your bank statements, and there were significant transfers to your daughters. That's number one. So in some way, it sounds like the GoFundMe funds were being used. Well, let's just admit this. The GoFundMe funds were commingled with your income from pension and Social Security, correct?
Ooh, the first bringing up of
specifically to my
husband's
account, and the only
brilliant.
Yeah, and yes, Jane, exactly. I'm not continuing this hearing until you get your laptops so we can go over this. And you're looking at what I am is what I would have said. Yes, that would have been.
I can't remember anything.
Helpful.
Oh my god! Yep. Mm-hmm. Get your fucking laptop, girl.
But this way, she has plausible deniability because she's not looking at it.
Right.
Sid Cheese says she needs to get as much out of this opportunity to question them in case they get a lawyer who advises them to take the fifth in the future.
They don't seem to listen to that. Remember when
they're not very good at that.
In the investigative report, Laura's like, my lawyer made me watch a video on YouTube called Don't Talk to the Police, but I'm going to talk to you for a half hour now. What? So stupid.
Yeah, he had some client control issues.
What?
Wow. That was in stereo even.
That sounded like a record rip ass.
Yep.
It sounded kind of like a fart too. Yeah. Interesting.
Well, it was definitely
interesting sound.
The record sound. Hey, those are the preloaded sounds that came with my Rodecaster. It is not
everyone has
custom.
preloaded
Just
sounds
for the record,
but
it's
me.
not custom.
Oh well.
Good night,
I'll get
Ivy.
over it. Good night to those leaving. I'm wondering how much longer we want to do this. Would you be up for another part 2, Hellville?
Hell yeah.
Okay, because I'm probably going to turn into a pumpkin in about 15 minutes.
You're going to turn into a pumpkin in 15 minutes.
I know, you're past pumpkin time.
He's
but you're in a
old.
different part of the world.
Echo's old. That's really what it's all about.
I am old. Can't you tell? I mean, can't you see the shine, the gray?
Yes, and
I'm not young.
I'm starting to count all of the gray hairs that are starting to show up in your beard. But
yeah, and I'm too lazy to think about coloring anything. Makes me look distinguished.
Well, find it. I'm gonna wander for a minute because things happen, and I'll be right back. But I'm gonna continue to listen.
I'll take this to our usual 3 hours, and then I think I'm going to call it, and then we'll have a part 2. Because I know Lauren's going to go live, I think around 7:30 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
And guess what she's going to talk about tomorrow? Because everyone was talking about it today.
Oh, Wallace, you're so right.
Oh my goodness. Stream number 3 and counting.
Yes.
See, almost 1 a.m. Yeah, sure enough.
Same
Let's
here.
see. Teresa says the loan could be up to 90% cash value. Wow. If it's not paid back in 30 days, it defaults usually. Why bother? This is the hearing that never ends.
Yes. It just goes on and on, my friend. To be fair, the last time I
started singing it, not knowing what it was, and I'll continue singing it forever just because.
Yes.
Oh, golly, that makes me feel not quite
At
so
least
old.
my voice hasn't given out this time, so that's good.
Lots and lots of water.
So much. All the water.
All the water.
Then the GoFundMe that comes into that account for him is his Social Security.
Right.
And then we made transfers from his account to our main checking account to disperse for bills that needed to be paid.
All right, I'm going to ask my question again. So, based on what you just said, even though the GoFundMe funds were all going into the 0349 account, which is Mr. Owens' account, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Those monies were then transferred to other accounts and commingled with the funds in the other accounts, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So really, once you transferred the GoFundMe funds out of Ronald Owens' 0349 account, there was no
I don't
way
think-
for us to be able to.
Ooh. I don't think she realizes how bad that was to confess to.
No, of course not. Of course not. I think if you get her liquored up a little more, she'd spill all the beans.
Yeah, probably so.
And then that David Gingras came by, and you know what he said to me and Laura? Ronnie was in the back room. You know what he said to me? He said to me, if we just hit that red button and boop, we file bankruptcy. And it all goes away. Guess what?
And then he said that this definitely involved P. Diddy and the Gilgo Beach murder.
And he said that P. Diddy and Go-Go Beach. We had to bring that up especially just because we need some conspiracies. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, these people are insane.
Yeah, Teresa, you're right. Don't forget to view the stream on my channel, too. I need watch hours.
10 million points to the people who simul-stream watch.
Yes.
You have a window open over here. You have a window open over there.
Thank you.
And more power to you all. My God.
And make sure to hit the like button over there, too. Here and there.
Hit all the buttons.
Here and there.
Have you gotten any downvotes yet from you know who?
I haven't looked that closely. I don't care.
I don't care either. But every time I see them, when I do go look into the analytics, I go,
I don't know if she's found me
I
yet.
have a special little tingle inside when I see that one little downvote.
That Netflix, I don't know, some documentary did a Brandy Hellville thing, which is infringing on my copyright. I mean, I don't technically have it trademarked, but I've been doing business as Hellville for quite a bit longer than the documentary was out for. So maybe I'll sue them.
Well, do your
but
thing.
I'm buried in the algorithm. If you just look up Hellville, you're not going to find me. But if you look up Thoughts of Hellville, then it will maybe come up.
I hope so. You wanna have the SEO working in your favor.
Yeah, but I've been known as
terrible at
Hellville
that.
for so long, I can't go by anything else anyways.
I know.
So.
Once you get locked in, you're kind of there forever, which was something that I went, dummy, you should have picked a smarter name.
Echoes? I like it.
That part works. It's all the rest that's just a mess.
Because it's long?
Yeah, it's like, what's this tabernacle crap? What are you doing?
It's convenient for some of our Mormon talk, though.
Yeah, like most, I have to explain it every time, I swear. I swear.
I came back with a prop, by the way.
You have a prop?
Yes, transmission packet. You are correct.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That was easy.
That's what Gingras thought it would be like for them.
My Macy's card is gone.
That was easy.
Oh, my mortgage is gone.
I still want you to reprogram that. Boop! File bankruptcy and it all goes away.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, we got to add that onto our button repertoire.
Yep.
Do I have that? Oh golly, I can't remember now. I think I have boop.
Because
it all
I've
goes
got
away.
the big red button. I don't need to waste a thing on my Stream Deck for this. Although this is a holdover from my previous relationship because everything started relatively easy and then went.
Oh.
Then
you had to get a different button by the end.
And it was like, the button ended up being, get the fuck out of my house.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like I haven't had one of those too.
Oh, one or two. But mostly one.
Well, we'll try not to have a third. I don't need a trifecta.
Don't. No, future candidates for you have to go through committee at this point. I have decided.
Yeah, and I've told the latest one that, and they seem to be game, although I'm a little nervous about that idea.
Ooh.
I wish.
Not because it's a bad thing, but I'm like, this one's a little bit ambitious. That may be okay. It could be bad for me. But we'll see.
I wish him
I
luck.
think he'd take you up on it. That's the funny thing.
I think he would.
He's already got this idea to be my bodyguard.
I have not.
Okay.
I look.
Okay.
Hellville. I'm a protector by nature.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me actually
That's
really
a
good.
Scorpio-ness.
It is my Scorpio.
It's a fire sign
nature.
thing.
Well, I'm a water sign, technically.
Scorpio is not. That's
It is a
water.
water sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the protector parts, it's what makes me really good at my corporate daddy job is that I do with InfoSec and everything. Like I'm on that like defender protector side, so it just kind of it's a natural fit. But yeah, if you fuck with my family or like, because I consider Echo as part of my family, and not just because he leeches off of my family plans, technology wise.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
I pay for my own internet.
You pay for your internet, but you contribute.
I use
to
other
my
things
Apple
you
One
suck
thing.
into my thing.
Yeah, well, whatever.
He just wants to be nosy with what I'm doing.
And yet I share location with him and he doesn't with me. This is not reciprocal. Okay.
I don't even look it up.
I save him so much money every month.
I would never share my location. I actually turn my location off 99% of the time.
I do because of some of my adventuring and road tripping.
Yes, you need that on. That's
yeah.
fair.
There are like 4 people I think that know where I'm at any given time.
Okay.
If I want my last location known if I'm going to go off into the woods in my Jeep and like go get lost, right? I need that.
Self-protection. That makes sense.
Exactly.
But the rest of the time, my shit's off.
Fair. But yeah, the protector part of me comes in pretty strong, and I will fuck somebody up if they try and come after. That's just
I wouldn't
can't
mess
help
with
it.
them.
I can't help that. It's part of my nature. It's part of the way that I'm built. So, given a little bit of info and unpacking, I will absolutely figure out who the fuck you are, where you are, what you've been doing, and
your
try you bitch.
entire digital thumbprint and crumbs everywhere.
Don't mess with JeepDaddy, folks.
Maybe.
And I've seen what he can do at the range too. Don't mess with JeepDaddy.
I've always wanted to go to one of those and try.
You should.
If you ever find yourself in the Pacific Northwest, you should hit me up, and I will gladly take you on an adventure.
I would love to. It's on my list. I've made it to after next month. It will be 41 states. I have not yet been to the Pacific Northwest.
All right.
So it's on my list.
Be careful. Some people get stuck here once they, come and visit.
No, I'm a New Yorker.
How long have you been in New York? Are you born and raised there? Yeah, you probably wouldn't survive over here. We're way too cash for you, but that's okay. It's all right.
Well,
come visit.
I forget who said it. Was it Ed Koch or someone who said, once you've lived in New York, everywhere else seems inadequate.
Sure.
Insert size.
I didn't say it.
Here.
I know a bunch of like West Hollywood queers that would probably say similar things about any other place other than West Hollywood, but they're also the ones that go to P-Town for Pride and then have to incessantly post on Instagram about how amazing their life is, and it's just like, you're fake as fuck.
Yeah, I don't.
Fuck.
People who post all the time about how great their life is probably don't have great lives.
Yeah.
Why do you feel the need to
projecting
constantly tell people? It's more of like a obfuscation than a projection.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, SAT word.
I love it.
It's like a $1,000 word. Thank you, Alex. Oh. He's not.
By the way, Alex will always be my Jeopardy host. Every single time Johnny Gilbert gets on and he goes, "Here is your host," and I keep waiting for him to say Alex fucking Trebek, and he keeps saying Ken Jennings, and I'm like, not again.
That's not the universe I live in.
Same.
We deny such things. Yikes.
Not my Jeopardy host.
Is that a hashtag? Not my Jeopardy host?
That ought to be, yeah.
It was back when Mayim Bialik was also hosting. I miss her. She was great. I thought she was such a good hostess. Also, it would have been nice to have like a woman as a host, mix it up a little bit. If it's not going to be Ken, let it be
God
someone
forbid.
not a white man. So.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Right.
What world do we live in?
Yes.
Never mind. That's
that
is rhetorical.
Tune into the news, honey. Get with it.
Oh,
Get out of the cubby hole a little bit. I've tried to drag you out of the fucking cubby hole a couple times, and like you do kicking and screaming occasionally.
The crap I get enough through Twitter. I don't need to be watching news all over the place. It's enough. It's enough because it's all right there in front of my face anyhow. It's inescapable. And I don't need to drown in it. It's okay.
No, the news is so depressing. They just all they keep trying to sell is you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. I don't want to hear that all the time. Give me good news.
That's how that's how they get clicks. That's all they give a fuck about is how many times you watch the ads and click the buttons and all that.
That's why they get 0 clicks from me.
Why?
I'm not selling my eyeballs to them. Absolutely
fuck that.
not.
The attention economy, as I am a huge fan of the Center for Humane Technology, and they have coined this whole idea around it's the attention economy of like, I need my time, I need my eyeballs, I need my focus on that, and all that social media shit and the news and everything. It's all centered around keeping your eyes locked on the goddamn Facebooks and the Instagrams. And I love my thirst traps on Instagram more than a lot of people because I am a Scorpio, but yeah.
Did you see that documentary / reenactment kind of thing on Netflix a few years back that was interviewing some of the people who birthed modern day social media and the eyeball economy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's the one.
I did.
Once I finished, I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, referencing back our previous chat.
Throwback.
But that 1000% is fucking real. I work in tech. That's exactly right. I've seen internal memos. I've seen leaked memos from not just corporate daddy, but from other places of, we want to get you addicted. That's what we want.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I'm aware.
It is a thing. It's not to be trifled with. And I absolutely donate to the Center for Humane Tech every year, not for the tax write-off per se, but I just want to make sure that I support exactly what they do. And the fact that that corporate daddy has corporate matching for like a lot of companies do, I delight so much in when I donate $100 or $250 or whatever to them. They match it.
Wait, so it's human tech or humane tech?
Center for Humane Technology.
Okay. I like that.
Yep. And they've got like a podcast series from time to time. They've done a couple TED Talks and stuff. I think one of the founders used to work for Google and came up with things like the infinite scroll and all that stuff.
Well, that guy was
total
interviewed in The Social Dilemma, and he feels horrible for the shit that he has contributed to. So
he's trying to write it.
Mental health is destroyed, and kids are ending themselves at such high rates.
Yeah.
Partly because of how toxic social media is. So
there's a notable uptick particularly with like mid-teen girls.
Yeah.
That are pressured into this whole social media thing, and it's disgusting. And that's just they are wholly at fault, in my less than humble opinion. They are completely, all the blood is on their hands. Just like when I went on a complete rampage about the Mormons and gays killing themselves, they are, the social media companies are just as culpable and guilty of these teen girls and the mental health problems and the suicides and everything else that's going on. And they don't give a fuck because all it does is increase their bottom lines and increase value for their shareholders.
As long as they're making money, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. They don't. That's why all the bots. Like if you're frustrated with bots on the Zwitters and all the other things, or anybody in chat, whatever, like they don't care because that's just that's engagement. It's more on there, and it's like rage bait. Like AI based.
That's why rage bait Reddit stories are so popular too.
Yeah.
Is because it gets the engagement.
Yep.
And a lot of those stories have been like banned or deleted by mods because they know that it's just rage bait. That's all it is.
And that shit is infecting mainstream media, to bring it back to like getting the news and getting all that stuff. Like it was always about like blood, death, and chaos and fires and shit, fucking sell the headlines and stuff. So it's always why it started, even with the local news. But it's even gotten worse now because of how this has perpetuated that mindset into the mainstream media. And that's why you can't get some of that, like, I just want to know what the fuck happened.
Chat, I don't know what they're doing. It's a them thing.
Sorry, guys. No,
But
I
I'm about
saw
ready to-
Ikimbo said, should we interrupt their conversation? I was trying to figure
Yes.
out what they wanted to know.
I'm about ready to close this thing out for the evening, and they can keep talking backstage all they want. That's fine. Is that all right if I close this out, kids?
Oh, we have reached the 3-hour mark.
Yes,
and, we'll
and
do
I
a
need
part 2 and probably a part 3.
I need a potty break myself,
Oh,
so
you
I
have to-
definitely need to now.
Oh, well.
Thanks for coming to our TEDx talk, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for the
Yes.
TEDx talk.
So I'm going to be quick and dirty, everybody. Stick around for tomorrow, part 2.
Tomorrow?
Hellville returns. Hell returns for part 2. Back to Hell part 2.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Wrong button.
Yes, let's go. I'm gonna fuck up your existence.
Jeez. I'll bet
I love
Hellville
it.
could do a great evil queen laugh, too.
Oh, I bet she could.
I sure can.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. We'll digress about that later, but join
Sometimes
us
it
next
just
time,
comes
folks.
naturally too. So
That's okay, whether natural or
I wasn't
artificial.
apologizing.
Yes.
I think it's great.
And for those of you who want to get more of this, Llama and Buffy are talking about this first thing in the morning. I am curious to see if those ladies can get all the way through it like we can't. So we'll see.
They have a lot more time because they don't have
They
to like
do.
go to bed time. Like it's different.
Yeah, they're up
true.
at like 7 Pacific time, which is just like abhorrently like
10 Eastern,
that's,
yeah.
That's
And
the
then they
middle of
go
the
until
fucking
they
night.
run
Like,
out,
how
yeah.
the god? How I don't know how people function
I don't
at that
know.
hour. I really don't.
I can't do it. I'm not like Llama. I can't do a 12-hour stream without dying.
She's fucking epic.
Although I did okay. I hung out there with her for 6 hours. That was a good start.
Yeah.
I
we
did a 4-hour stream the other day.
Wow. That's been about our max, I think.
Have we?
A little
Yeah,
over
we
four.
have we crested the 4-hour mark?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's so.
I think it was talking about Legos.
Yeah, that's probably when I was seeing all the red, all shades
think
of red.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ikimbo, good night and fuck the Owenses. Exactly. But don't fuck them actually.
Yeah,
just
not
like,
really,
fuck
because
them.
they might get pregnant. You might get pregnant if you do that. So just don't.
Yeah, you don't want a paternity scandal on your hand either.
No.
So thanks again, everybody, joining us tonight. Hit the buttons, do the things, and until tomorrow.
Follow
and I've got to
Hellville.
set up tomorrow's
Follow-
stream when I
follow
get
Hellville's
this
channel
done.
too.
Yes,
Yeah,
go hit
follow my
Hellville.
Follow me.
Hellville's growing quickly, but not quickly enough. She's got to get her caught up, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to monetize. Also,
We've
check
got
out
a
my merch.
1,000 minimum.
My
And
merch
check out
is
the merch.
hellvillehere.myspreadshop.com, and you can get a proud member of the Schmear campaign. Anything you want. There's tank tops, tees, sweatshirts, sweatpants, leggings, duffel bags, backpacks. Fuck if I know. Mugs.
All the things.
Everything. Everything.
All the things.
All the things.
That's Jeep Daddy's next task is to work on merch. That goes beyond my skill set.
Echoes is convinced I'm going to have merch before him, and he's fucking upset about it.
I mean, it's
No,
possible.
I'm not.
Yes,
I
you
just
are.
don't have time to figure out merch. I'm busy. It's a problem. It's a problem. You know, I've got too many things to do. All right, everybody, we're getting out of here because potty time has come for me. And
oh, dear God.
These two can talk about tech things later. So thanks, everybody. Until then, bye.
Okay, bye.